everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binaries alike. Welcome in, welcome back. Happy Sunday. It is a good day. As always, on Sunday, we play the one, the only Stardew Valley. We're getting back in on the tail end of spring in year 2. I believe it's like day 21, something like that. Can't really remember 100%. But it's in that neighborhood. And my goal tonight is very simple. Prepare for summer. My farm is nothing to look at the moment, but I need money so that way I can get the lava katana, and I don't want to wait until summer to do that. So I'm going to plant a whole heckin' bunch of, potatoes and parsnips tonight, and I'm going to try to get one more harvest done before the end of the year. I should be able to, or the end of the season. I should be able to do it. Well, I'm going to need to double check the days that are required for a potato harvest. And if not, then I'll just do all parsnips. It's not a big deal. Atomic coming in with the Prime for 17 months. Hey, how you doing, Atomic? Good to see you tonight. Welcome back in, and happy heckin' Sunday. I hope you're doing wonderful. I really appreciate the nearly year and a half of making me your one and only with those Bezos dollars. And if I could get a couple blankies in my chat, that would be wonderful. Whistling Weasel. All right, I'm hopping off. Wife says I need to go attempt to assemble a crib. Godspeed, Whistling Weasel. Read the instructions. Read them. I'll see you when I see you. All right. Thank you so much again for the 5-bomb. Have a good night with you and your family. And yeah, you take care, man. Let me see here. No instructions. Wing it. That is a baby is going to be in the crib. You do not wing it when there's a baby involved. You don't wing it when there's a baby involved. I'm feeling better already. Thank you, HaLLoW. Gonna watch while playing House Flipper for a bit. See you later, sunset. Have fun. Enjoy House Flipper. And I will be over here vibing on Stardew, and I'll see you in chat when I see you, all right? I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, man. I'm not going to lie, chat. That is the whole reason why I do what I do. I want to make you guys happy.
Did you hear about the zoo that only had one dog for an exhibit?
I did.
It was a Shih Tzu.
It was a Shih Tzu. It was a Shih Tzu. Spence, thank you for the 100 biddies. One of my favorites. How are you doing tonight, Spence? Thank you so much for the joke. I appreciate it. And before we load in and start burning daylight, I'm going to do the dad jokes because Barack Obama Llama Ding Dong requested that I do them. And I didn't do them before we started the highlight. So here we go. Let me see here. I just watched a documentary about beavers. Okay, sorry, I had to plug my microphone back in. Thank you, Fiddler. Let me try this joke again. Fiddler, thank you for the 315. I just watched a documentary about beavers. It was the best damn show I've ever seen. Did you like that joke, Fiddler? The one I made for you? Thanks for setting me up. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Fiddler. How you doing tonight? Welcome into the broadcast. Let me see here. What is the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care. And you know what? This is one of my favorites. Okay, fine. I won't fucking tell it then. I won't tell it then. I was going to tell one of my favorites. Brian, thank you for the 111. I appreciate it. All right. If you are Russian when you're headed to the bathroom and you're Finnish when you come out of the bathroom, what are you when you're in the bathroom? European. I remember when I heard that when I was a kid and my mind was blown. Brian, thank you for the 111. Fiddler, thank you for the 315. You're Putin. Okay. I'm done. Atomic, I'm doing damn good. Got my new truck. Needs some work, but it's awesome. 93 Chevy 2500. Got lots of rust all over the body, but I can fix it. Nice. Atomic, are you going to try to do that before you go out for boot camp or whatever you got coming up next? I don't know what's on your schedule for like enlistment and whatnot. But yeah, like what's your plan? Usually those are long-term projects, right? I'm not a car guy by any means. Just leave, HaLLoW. Okay. Thanks for coming to the broadcast tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I just watched a movie with a lot of beavers. Riffer's not like that. No, I know you. No. How are you doing today? Cop, it's good to see you. I'm doing all right. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm doing really good. I've got a vet appointment with Nala tomorrow that, honestly, I'm a little bit nervous for. Just, you know, everything that's gone on. It takes a lot to get me nervous, but I'm glad that I'll be getting some answers tomorrow. So, Tad Lost, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. HaLLoW sounds like he wears glasses in a good way. Are you calling me smart? That's the nicest thing that anyone in my chat has ever said about me. I hope it goes okay. Don't be nervous. Thanks, Cop. I really appreciate your reassurance. Thank you, friend. Dr. Garrett also coming in with the gifted sub. Tad Lost. I can't remember if I said hi, so have a hello and congrats on your gifted sub. Thank you so much, Dr. Garrett, for another gifted sub, number 272. Thank you. Spirits are displeased today, so we're not going to be doing anything crazy, and the rerun of Queen Sauce is pancakes, which I already know how to make. Okay. So like I said, today, chat, we're going to be focusing mainly on getting another harvest done. Let me see here. And before I do any of that, I'm going to get rid of all of my... let me put the cave carrots in here too. I might as well. I'm going to get rid of all my extra stuff that I don't require at the moment. I'll keep my food in the second bar. I might as well. The strawberries... can stay for now. Okay, the mystery box. This is something that needs to go in here, I believe. Yes, okay. I want to get the geodes done, too. Because I have 15 of these Omni geodes. Do you play Fortnite? No, I do not, Cop. Espresso, hello, welcome in. Hey, I was late. Shame. 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 I need like a cowbell or like some sort of thing to ring in here like the GIF is. Espresso, it's good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you had a good day. And I hope that your not sleeping in wasn't too terrible. I hope you had a good swimming lesson earlier. Okay, let me go up and... no, not there. In here. Oh, the berries go over here. That's right. I forgot. It was good? Good. I'm glad. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Now I am ready. First things first. I need to go get my... You know what? I'm going to drink my coffee and try to shave off some time from the day today. It is Wednesday, unfortunately, which means that Pierre is closed today. So I will not be able to go and get any new things. Hello, Riot. How are you doing? I won't be able to... Coffee beans! I got coffee beans! Okay, I got coffee beans. I don't know how I turn them into coffee, but I do know... Let me see here. Plant in the spring or the summer to grow a coffee plant. Place 5 beans in a keg to make coffee. Okay, so that's how I make coffee. How am I going to do this? I think I want to just put them over here. For now, I think I'm going to start off with planting them. So let me see if I can find my tools. I need to make a tool chest. Here they are. Because I've been very inconsistent with where I put my things regarding tools. Okay. Now I need the hoe. And we are going to do one here. One here. One here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just want them in a line. Nothing too crazy. But I want to start reproducing coffee beans because it's a feedback loop. They expand exponentially. So every time I get more coffee beans out of a harvest, I'm going to get more of them. So I want to plant them right away. Let me get the cauliflower pulled up so I can clear out a little bit more space on the farm. And then I think it'll be easier. Yeah, if I do that. I noticed that it takes less time if you stand in one spot and take the harvest that way. I think that's everything that I need to harvest for right now. Next up, I want to trim back the grass a little bit just to make sure that I don't have any problems with it. And then I'm going to go down and get the rice because I believe that that is still... No, I cut the rice. Okay. All right, let me go get this stuff put away, and then we'll figure out what's coming next. Coffee. Give me the coffee. It is delectable. It is farm raised. I don't know how to roast them, so it's kind of green. But it's okay. That's just that's extra nutrients. Okay. It's a flower dance. I forgot it was a flower dance. Fuck. Okay. All right. I need to get down there quickly. Before 2, I believe, is when I need to be there. Let me go ahead and get these guys all watered up. It's actually a good thing that this happens on Wednesday, because I wasn't going to be able to do anything anyway. You know what I mean? Like, Pierre is closed. The last thing that I want to do before I'm out of here is I want to go up and check and see if I have any extra seeds. In the spring, I do. I have carrot seeds. Plant them in the spring, takes 3 days to grow. Sounds good to me. The carrots, I don't believe I will be selling. I think that these ones are going to be... There we go. I think these ones are going to be just my own personal carrots because I don't have a lot of them, and I'm sure that they're used in some recipes. I'm sure that they're also a decent food, you know, just on their own. So I'm just going to try to get as many of them as possible. I don't see any more little wormies, which is what I was looking for, because that is specifically where the what's it? That is where the carrots come from. I don't think I can buy them. Actually, I might be wrong. I might be able to buy them, and I'm not sure. And then the last thing I want to do is this. Before it gets to be too late, I'm going to let the cows out. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I want to let the cows out, and I want to get some milk, and I am going to start stockpiling the milk so that way I can make, like, omelets, and I don't really know what else milk is required for, but I would imagine it's one of the staples. And before I keep walking, there we go. I want to make sure I get as many of those as possible. Today is Sunday. Just say, oh, my God. Oh, my. Not again. Not again. Oh, no. Who you calling a hoe? Well, I'm within earshot of Haley now, so I'll just leave that one in the past. Tyler, what's up, friend? How you doing? It's good to see you tonight, man. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. We're playing Stardew tonight. What's up, Tyler? How's life? Tell me the down low. Oh my God, you're selling daffodils and dandelions? There's a rare crow here too. Wallflower, ceiling leaves. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of the seasonal decor, primarily because I want to start decorating my farm a lot, and I don't want to wait a year for this stuff to come around. So I'm going to get 2 of these. I'll get 2 of these. I'll get 3 of those. And I'll get 1 of these. There we go. Okay, great. I got a couple things. I don't think I really need anything else. The rare crow would be kind of cool. 2,500, and I have 14. You know, if tonight is going to be a farm night, might as well. Why not? Why the hell not? All right, where is she? Where is she? The belle of the ball. There she is, probably looking for me. I'm over here. Hi. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi. I'm a little busy. Ask Haley to be your dance partner. Oh, you want to dance with me, do you? You're my girlfriend. Of course. I'd love to be your partner. Yay! Okay. Who else can I talk to while I'm here? Alex is his name. The key to dancing is to have confidence. Alex, you remember last year? You remember what I said to you last year? You remember that? Guess who's my girlfriend now, Alex? Have a good day. Maru, it can be a little nerve-wracking to ask someone to dance with you. Are you going to dance with Harvey? If you spend some time pondering the hardships of life, it can put things into perspective. Suddenly, dancing in front of the whole town in an ill-fitting suit doesn't seem so bad. Indeed, Harvey, your suit is ill-fitting. I'm being mean. I need to stop. Have you ever been hugged by a snake? It's breathtaking. Nice, M. Paul. I approve. Ice Maniac, welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. Okay. These waters be teeming with big fish. Shame I didn't bring me rod. I don't even think I can come down here with a fishing rod. Hello, Marlin. Thought I saw something moving across the water. I don't think I really need to talk to too many people here. Do you ever wonder why we find flowers beautiful? If Jody and I have a daughter, maybe we'll name her after a flower. That's so sweet. Gatherings like this give a sense of identity to our community, or as my wife says, it makes the town lively. I have special earrings that I only wear once a year for this event. They're little daffodils. See, nice. Okay. Ask my husband to dance, but he doesn't really know how. And then Robin, is that the smell of flowers or is it Carolyn's perfume? Pam, hello, how are you? The red jelly wafting in the wind looks like it's dancing. Pam, I can smell the alcohol on you. I can smell it on your breath. I can smell it in your words. Emily, oh hey, this year I'm going to be giving my sister competition for the Flower Queen title. I've been working on my choreography. There's a contest to be won? I didn't know. Dr. Garrett, enjoy your lurk. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's do it. Where is... Where's Lewis? Where's Mayor Lewis? Oh, there he is. Okay, he's wearing camouflage. Good afternoon, HaLLoW. The weather for today's festivities couldn't be more perfect. Come talk to me when you're ready to start the ceremony. I'm ready. Should we start the dance now? Yeah, let's begin. Let's do it. Stress test my PC. Sounds good, Ghost Chopper. Make sure it can run Crisis. Silver Wolf, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Wait, why am I not wearing the cult attire? Look at me. I'm not even dancing in sync. I don't know why. I don't know why. Space Fact, Neptune isn't the deep blue. It's actually the same color as Uranus. Okay. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Time to sleep here. And Paul, have a good night. Go get yourself some rest, all right? I will see you when I see you, friendo. Thanks for being here for a little bit. Doing good? Glad to hear it. All right, let's see here. So first I'm going to put the flowers here. And then where else can I put things? I don't want to put them in too many locations because I got to go and take care. Oh, I already have a flower over here. Here. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. You did it? I'm very impressed. Oh, yeah, that's right. We did level 25. 10,000. Oh, my God. Okay, all right. Well, we made some damn good money that I was not expecting to make. I totally forgot about that last time. We got to level 25 in the Skull Cavern. Salmonberry jelly. I'll be able to find out how much I get for that now. And the last thing I'll do before I head off to bed is close this and close the other one as well. Give me a second, Tyler. I will read that when I'm in my room and get caught up on what you've been up to. All right, I'm going to get my coffee to make sure it doesn't go to waste before tomorrow. And I believe... Oh, shit. I got to go sell stuff. I forgot. I got to go sell things. I've got the salmonberry jelly, and I have one thing of mayonnaise. And hopefully the salmonberry jelly does well for me because it was free and I have a whole lot of them. I don't necessarily know what I'll do with them. But maybe they're used in recipes or something. I don't know. I just got home from St. Louis. The Halloween convention just concluded today. Had an amazing week, stepping out of my comfort zone and making progress on being an introvert. I actually attended some evening hangouts and whatnot. The only bad thing is that it's over. I love this industry so much. I also may have filmed somewhat of a YouTube video. I don't know if you've heard of Tampa J or Jacob the Carpetbagger, but they may or may not have a small part in it. Very cool, Tyler. No, I have not heard of either of those individuals, but I would imagine that there's a very niche yet incredibly dedicated community when it comes to haunted houses, all things Halloween and whatnot. So when you do release that video, I would love to see it. If you don't mind sharing it with us, feel free to post it in the media share channel on my Discord server. If you don't want to share, if you want it to be a little bit more low-key, let me know when you have it, and I will find a way to get it from you privately via whispers or DMs or something like that, okay? I would love to see it. Joe, I am doing well, and I hope that you're doing well as well. All right, let's see here. 819, 420, 84 apiece. It's not great. It's free money, though. But if I'm going to dedicate my fermenter time to, or whatever they're called, the little bucket things, I'd rather do something that's a little bit more plentiful when it comes to when it comes to money. Also, it sounds like it's raining out there. I neglected to read the weather report yesterday. Tomorrow it's going to rain as well. So that's pretty damn good. Fortune teller, spirits are mildly perturbed and living off the land. I'd like to talk about the famous Adventurers Guild near Pelican Town. Guild leader has nice rewards. Adventurers receive powerful items in exchange for slaying large quantities of monsters. There's a poster on the wall with more details. Very cool. When I get the lava katana, then we're going to go down and we're going to take care of a lot of those things. Like, in terms of, like, just grinding out certain levels, killing as many monsters as I can in specific areas. Yeah, that'll be down the road. All right. I don't want to make any strawberry jelly. I want to create strawberry seeds out of my strawberries. I do want to make blackberry jelly, though, which might not be as expensive, but it will be something. Okay, and then these are for the mushrooms. That's right. So let me go ahead and grab these. And we'll figure out what this is. What is this? Dried common mushrooms. Interesting. I put another one in there, too, without really realizing it. I was just kind of holding the button down. Does anybody know what dried package of gourmet mushroom? Woo! Okay. One common mushroom is 38 and 17. Oh, my God. 113 and 50? Does anybody know how long it takes for this to go? Because I forgot about it until today. So I don't know if it was a day or several days. Does anybody know? Saturn, what's up, friend? How you doing? I absolutely will share it. Well, I'm very much looking forward to it. No, don't drink the milk. Don't drink the milk. There we go. I'm very much looking forward to it, Tyler. Joe, thank you for the hydration. I appreciate that. Cheers, friend. And Ghost Chopper, if you are out there, if you can hear me in the middle of your stress test. Oh, wait. They're not going outside, I don't think. Is it because it's raining? Do the animals not go outside when it's raining? 2 days. Okay, thank you, Mom. Like an encyclopedia for this game. Who did?
I'd
Fella!
like to remind you that you've lost the game. Thank you.
Can we ban Fella? Are we able to do that? How are you, Fella? How are you? You're better than you're going to be in a couple seconds here. Enjoy it. It's good to see you, man. Welcome in. How you doing? No, don't eat the egg. Don't eat the egg. I want the egg. I want to get the egg. Is my inventory filled? That's why. Okay. Well, let me finish petting all of them. And then we'll open this. Then we'll come up here and no, don't eat the egg. Okay. You and you and you and you and you and you. Nice. Okay, let me go get what's left. Quite a few of them. I didn't harvest yesterday at all. And I think maybe even the day before. All right, let me double check that I said I love you to all of my animals. I believe I did. I did indeed. All right, let's go. Thank you, Doc. You're the best. At least I know I'm loved. It's a tough love. Not like that, but, you know. It's good to see you, fella. And hey, by the way, thank you so fucking much for the 28-month resub. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're doing wonderful. And if I could get a couple blankies in chat for the one, the only, the irreplaceable fella, that'd be great. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to put the milk in here too, I think. And then while I'm here, let me also throw down a couple flowers because I can. I'll put this guy right there. And then you can go over here. The scarecrow, or the rare crow rather, can go over here because my strawberries got eaten. And now I'm going to make some more of those strawberries into seeds. I can't do anything with them right now because spring is almost over, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the greenhouse when all is said and done. Maybe to celebrate 3 years this year, I'll become a lurker. That's the nicest gift you've ever given. Ever. Who are you and what have you done with Fella? Okay, you go in here. The honey has to go up here. I totally forgot about that. And now, what are we doing? What do we got going on? I thought it was one day, but I'm probably wrong. We'll give it a test. We'll see. I can't wait till spring because there's a lookout at my house where I can see about 50 miles in all directions. Okay, firefighter, that sounds wonderful. Do you have to book it? Or can you just go up there? How was your weekend? Seems like a cute game to wrap up a Sunday. Yeah, Stardew Valley. I don't know if you've ever watched me play it before, but Stardew is our Sunday game. For a little while, we rotated it out, but we're playing it again. We are currently in year 2. It is a farming community simulator game. It is probably one of the best games that's ever been released on Steam, in my opinion. It is made by a single developer. And it has gobs and gobs and gobs of content. Lots and lots of content. Big Hoss, welcome in. Good to see you. And also my weekend was good. Very busy, but good. Study break, espresso. Good luck. May you become big brain. Wrinkly big brain. Okay, well, not you, like your brain, not you. Don't become a big brain, because then you need lungs, you need a spleen, you need an ankle, set of them, preferably. You just, big brain. Go be big brain. Mine's smooth, though. That's okay, fella. We love you all the same. Love you all the same. Okay, I'm gonna go get seeds. Let's go. Huzzah! Studying biology sometimes makes me want to unmake my biology. You know what? 10 points for an academic joke. That was probably the smartest way you could have said that. You don't need a spleen. That's liberal propaganda. That's liberal propaganda right there. Farming Sim 25 looks weird. Darkhawk, what's up, friend? How you doing? It's good to see you tonight. Welcome into the broadcast. Okay, let's see here. Don't drink the coffee, and also don't give it as a gift. Let me see here. Okay. Parsnip seeds are 4 days. I'm on the 25th. I'm not going to be able to grow anything. This is most unfortunate. I will not be able to grow anything. Okay, so instead of getting seeds then, plant in the spring, plant in the spring, plant in the spring, in spring, 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 spring. All of the things in the spring don't translate to the summertime, so I can't plant anything. I think what I would rather do then is go down to the trees and figure out what bears fruit in the fall. It looks like it is in the spring, in the spring, in the summer, in the summer. So it's pomegranate and apple. 6,000 and 4,000. Apple will allow me to make hard cider, I believe. Pomegranate, I'm not sure. But I really would like to get one. I don't know if it's worth it because I want the lava katana. Man. I do have some stuff I could sell. I just don't know if I have 4,000 worth of stuff I can sell. I actually had an apple-flavored drink this evening. It's called the Ottawa Apple. Fantastic. Is that like a cocktail, Doc? When you said apple-flavored drink, the Ottawa Apple. It's a cocktail? What is it? Describe it to me. I'm not a cocktail person, but I'm curious. Past 2 weeks have been fucking wild. Red Dead faction collapsed after the guy leading it turned out to be a manipulative psychopath. We had to buy a new car and trade in the 2 we had. I feel like one of those things is... Hey, you know what, Darkhawk? Whatever's going on with the Red Dead stuff, I hope that you guys move past it very quickly because at the end of the day, it's all pixels, it's all video games. Nobody has any time for drama or bullshittery or anything like that. I don't know what went down, but good for you for kicking him to the curb. And I hope you like your new car, whatever it is. Like, if it was like car trouble that was going on or anything like that. Yeah, by the way, Espresso, thank you for the posture check. I'll do that right now. When I go, I'll post some pics in media share. Sounds good, K Firefighter. The ones in my area, we have to sign up. We have to sign up on a waiting list for and like reserve a weekend. So, do you think I can run Stardew on my laptop? Oh, 100% Sunset. I played this game on my Kindle, like an old Kindle. It lagged a little bit when it lagged a very, very tiny bit when I would chop down a tree, and I had a lot of stuff like around that area. But even then, it still was totally bearable. So yeah, any laptop would definitely be able to run this game. Racer, enjoy your lurk. Have fun in ETS 2. Whiskey, cranberry juice, apple schnapps, stuff like that. That sounds very fruity and delicious, Doc. I'm not a cocktail guy, but I'd probably like that. Awesome. Yeah, give it a shot, Sunset. Let me know how it goes. Okay. So I think I'm good then. I don't want to spend this much. I didn't think they were going to be this expensive. I remember not paying that much for the last tree that I got, but I don't even remember what it is. I have 2 of them out there, and they weren't, they weren't incredibly pricey. So yeah, I'm going to sit on my money, and I'm not able to plant any seeds, so I'm chilling. Also, bring Pierre some sashimi. I think probably what I'll do is I'll go, oh wait, I can't even catch a fish because I don't have my fishing rod on me. All right, well, let me go down the southern route and let me see what I can find down here in terms of foraging or like little wormy things, and then we'll go back up to the farm. Why am I in school? This is self-inflicted pain, like I pay for this torment. I mean, I don't shame Espresso. It's fine. Unless you want, like I don't know. I'm getting mixed signals here. I don't know how. Honestly, Espresso, a real note, I didn't go to college for that exact reason. I saw a lot of my friends who were a couple years older than me were not getting jobs. They were all coming home. I was friends with a lot of like upperclassmen. They were like, people that were a couple grades older than me or a few grades older than me. And so what happened was they went away to college, and then my senior year came around, and they came back from college, and they just all started working at like fucking car dealerships and mechanics or not mechanic shops, but like they worked front desk of certain things. It just long story short, my examples are shit, but they didn't work in places that their degree was designed for. And it just kind of, I don't know, it kind of broke it for me. It made me not want to spend the money. I felt like I could get the exact same education on my own. And I wouldn't be worse off for it. It was just a matter of having self-discipline. So for certain fields, yeah, you do want to have that fancy piece of paper. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, at the time, I didn't really see people getting hired, so therefore I didn't really think that it was going to be a fruitful investment. I wasn't going to get a return on it, I'm going to crash out. Espresso, I got to ask you, what do you want to do with the degree? What kind of job are you hoping for? Because I know that you're very, very focused on this stuff. You talk about it a fair amount. So it's like, obviously it's taking up a lot of your time, but it's also something that clearly you're, at least semi-passionate about. So yeah, I fucking hope I get a career in line with my degree, but I swear it's so tough. It really is. And that's really what it came down to, Espresso. It had nothing to do with the fact that I couldn't. It was everything to do with the fact that odds were that I wasn't going to get, a job that had to do with my degree. There are, like, music is dog eat dog. There are so many viciously talented musicians out there. And they all, wait, why am I doing this? It's all going to go away. I don't actually need to do this. I think what I need to do is, I need to lay out more plots. So let me get some stone. See here, I'll grab that, and then let me get rid of everything that I can from my inventory that I don't require anymore. I got to do this and then get the stone back. Got these guys to go in the spring chest. I've got some mushrooms I can get rid of. I got a lot of things I can sell, it looks like. The leek. Okay, I can put the leek back in the spring chest. I got to be a little bit more observant of my inventory. Oh, and there's one other thing I wanted to do, and that is I want to get some wood. No, I'm going to do this. And then I think it's 50 or 5. Ah, so close. Okay. I want to build a chest. I know this is the greenhouse. I know this is the greenhouse. So I want to build a chest here. And this is going to house all of the seeds that will eventually go in the greenhouse. There's more than a few. Most of them right now are strawberries, but I'm sure that I can find some other stuff too down the road. Also, I want to be a little... I want to do some decoration. I'm going to put this back here. Grab this. There we go. And then you go right on the corner here. And then... Nope, not like that. Then this guy... Go... Why can't I put it down? Why can't I put it down? There we go. Okay. Beautiful. And then I can't really do the same thing over here because the chest is in the way. But I might... No, I won't be able to. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure out a way to do that in a little bit here. I don't want to juggle that many inventory slots. For now, let me get this and get ready to go sell these. And then we're going to take the rocks that we have and we're going to make another path. Another set of plots for the farm. And that is going to be pretty straightforward. I just need to count really fast. How do I get the little icon to show up when I'm... There it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's 10. And I don't think I want to... Do I want to double up? Or do I want to make a single path? I kind of want to double up. It's going to cost a little bit more, but I think it's going to look better. Oh, I can make a stone wall. I think for now we're just going to keep it to the path. Okay, I can't click and hold, so I'm going to have to do it manually. Sarah, hello, welcome in. It's good to see you tonight. Okay, let me see here. That kind of has me worried because I'm getting an audio engineering degree, but I'm working and want to continue working in photography and videography. Sunset, I'm going to tell you straight up as someone who knows audio but doesn't have the degree, you don't need it, but if you have it, you're going to look a hell of a lot more professional than somebody like me. Also, number 2, creative opportunities overlap. You will find someone that needs photography and audio work done more often than you know. And if you don't find them, then degrees of separation, you will absolutely find another individual in their circle that needs it, and they'll recommend you. So I'm just throwing it out there. It's not a bad thing to have. Maz coming in with a gifted sub going to Sarah. Sarah, you are no stranger. Welcome back into the HaLLoW following. Emotes, ad-free viewing, all courtesy of Maz and their generosity. Happy Sunday, Maz. Welcome into the broadcast tonight. How are you doing? I am passionate about it, and I talk about it a lot because I don't have a lot else going on as a full-time student. I want to work towards marine conservation, so a lot of data collection stuff and hands-on marine life stuff. Espresso, I think you're on a perfect path then. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have any expertise, but I don't think that you would be able to get a well-paying job in any like field that is marine biology without having that fancy piece of paper. I would be shocked to find... It's not like music or... shit, I don't know. Like, you could even argue that some people are very good at running a business without having a business degree. But if you want to go into, like, an academic field like marine biology, I would imagine that you need the academia. You need... you need the fancy piece of paper. So just write it out, you know, and any time that you need to pick me up, I'm here at the same time all the time, usually inconvenient times for you. That's how you know I'll be here, is if it's inconvenient for you. Seriously though, it's one of those things that's going to be worth it when you're done, you know? It'll be great when it's over. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need this one here and then that one there. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be the next set of plots over here. And as such, I am going to start trimming this away. Gonna trim the bushes to make the plot look bigger. We persevere. Yes, we do. We persevere. The goal is worth it in the end. And I'm also sure that you're going to get a whole lot of heckin' really cool photos and experiences and stories. And you're going to impact the world in a very positive way in that line of work. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Noob, thank you for the hydration. Ghost Chopper, thank you for the most proper use of that emote I've ever seen. I was setting you up for that. Cheers. I eat paper? What do you mean? Also, Noob coming in with a dad joke. I think I can get that in just a moment here. Let me finish setting this plot down. I need one more, but I'm going to do it from this side just so I don't screw it up. There we go. And then I can get rid of this. And I have a couple more. So let's do... How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just making sure. For some reason, it didn't look like it matched up. There we go. And then you. And 1 and 1. Nice. Okay, we can finish it another time. That's good for now. Noob, I will get your dad jokes. Actually, I'll get them when I go to bed in a little bit here. I won't forget. I don't promise because I might forget. But give me a brief moment and I will get to them. Okay, let me put you there. There we go. I have a feeling that this might actually cause damage to the farm. So as much as I don't want to do this, because I have full silos right now, I have to do it. I feel like a HaLLoW City Skyline stream would be fun. I would love to play City Skylines. I love management games like that. I just don't know if chat would like it. I also feel like I'd get distracted and do poorly. But there's only one way to find out. Maybe someday I'll try it. Maz coming in with another gifted sub. Joe, you are no stranger. Welcome back. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing, all courtesy of Maz and their generosity. Thank you, Maz. I appreciate you a lot, man. I don't know if you... Hang on. I asked how you were doing, Maz. I don't know if I missed your message. Let me check. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. No one is allowed to watch ads in the channel. Maz has spoken. That's... Nobody is allowed to watch ads here. Nobody. Nobody. That's the fun in it. We distract you and all of your people die. No, if they're going to die, it's going to be by my hand. Proudly. I will do it on full display for everybody to see. I'm doing carpentry right now, but that was simply because I needed something to do. If I had to say what my dream career path is, it would be wildlife biology. You and Doc should have a chat. I love animals and I want to work with them, but I hate seeing them hurt, so being a vet is kind of out of the equation. Only reason I haven't done it is because I don't know how to get there or even who to ask how. Talk to Doc. Doc knows his stuff when it comes to that. That is his wheelhouse. In addition to several other wheelhouses, that is one of them. So I would point you in that direction, Gremlin. Doc, I don't know if you're out there lurking, but if you have any good resources for Gremlin. There's a mod for Twitch integration in City Skylines. Wait, there is? Wait, why am I being mentioned? Look at Gremlin's message. Scroll up a little bit and look at Gremlin's message. It's been an hour since the apartment complex told me they were going to... Oh, yeah, that's right. You said that your sink was overflowing. I hope you got that figured out, Colin. I'm sorry that you have to deal with a landlord. That fucking sucks. They never, ever, get a handle on things quickly. It always becomes more of a problem than it was when you first report it to them, which is a bit of a bummer, to say the least. I see ads. Where? Where? I think you're trolling me, Raven. My dream is music or architecture. Lil Plays, what do you play? What do you play? That is my wheelhouse. Is music. My dad was an architect as well. I don't know anything about it though. He wasn't active in it anymore. But he was an architect for his whole life. 100 biddies from Noob.
HaLLoW had to deal with a landlord at one point in his life.
Yes, I did. I feel like you're thinking about something that I'm not thinking about, so twice then. Twice. I'm not gonna lie, my landlord was pretty cool. My landlord came over one day to help us out with something, and he was adamant about seeing if we had any other problems. And I was like, yeah, we don't have a lot of hot water. Like, me and my best friend just kind of race each other to figure out who has to take the cold shower every morning. And he goes and he looks, and the top pilot light was out. So it was only heating up half of the tank. And he fixed it, and it was steaming hot water for the rest of the time that we stayed there at that apartment. It was the best. Would I troll you? I don't know. What do you think? Raven? So City Skylines integration lets us cause disasters and other such fun. I don't like that. I feel like you guys would fuck with me a lot. Okay, let me see here. My degree is wildlife and conservation biology. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was pointing you in that direction. Doc, it's obviously like a different location from you, but maybe you have some people, that have fancy diplomas and, are professors, etc., that might know something that's in Gremlin's area, maybe? I don't know. That's the beauty about this community. Everybody is interconnected by the community, and we have a lot of people that know a lot of stuff about a lot of different things, and it's pretty neat. Landlords are assholes sometimes. Yeah, agreed. Degree chat. That's what the mindset was. A lot of pro photographers don't have degrees and tell me it's not needed, and I still love audio work. Plus, an engineering degree looks good no matter what. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100%, Sunset. And that was kind of the point I was trying to make. Is if you're gonna get a degree in either audio or photography, I would get a degree in audio. Because it's much easier to show someone your work in photography than have someone listen to your audio. It's just vastly different. So yeah, I absolutely think that you're on the right path for that. I would love to do a little bit of metal, maybe indie. I play electric guitar. Haven't played in a while though, so I'll be rusty. I also play a bit of drums. Nice little plays. Well, hey, you know what? Today is the day where you are the youngest for the rest of your life. So if there was ever a time to pick it back up, it is today. I kept telling myself to, get back into music on my end of things. And I'm glad that I did. I'm better for it. And even if you don't make a career out of it, I do believe that the arts, that creativity, and simply having a hobby along those lines, it improves our overall outlook. It gives us an outlet to channel emotions, whether they're positive or negative, and harness them. And I recommend that you get back into it, especially if you have that guitar in the corner. Take it down to your local music shop, pay them $20 for a set of strings, have them, do a once over on it, give it a setup, so that it plays really nice, and then rock out, have some fun, see where the future takes you. And at the absolute worst, all you do is you have fun, and that's pretty good. So, all right, I need to get back to study. Thanks, chat. Sounds good, Espresso. We'll see you when you're back. I got the secret merch. It's amazing. I love it. I'm so glad you like it, Moonshine. I'm so glad. I have a degree in being one cool dude. You and me both, Spence. I mean, that shit has came in handy my whole life. Look out, Riot. Time to go to bed, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow is going to be a fun day filled with pathing and I don't know what else. Does anybody remember how much the lava katana was? Oh, noob! Thank you.
Don't
oh my god.
forget my dead jokes.
Okay, I may have forgotten. So I appreciate the 100 biddies. And we'll see what I can do to make you chuckle. Let me see here. You know why the old lady fell down the well? She didn't see that well. Oldie but a goodie. I recently discovered that I'm terrified of elevators. So I'm taking steps to avoid them. I also found out that I was afraid of speed bumps, but I'm slowly getting over them. Slowly. I still can't believe people are making Friends references 15 years after that show ended. Nobody told me that life was going to be this way. One more. Because you had to give me 100 biddies for them. Let me see here. I still remember the last thing my grandfather said before kicking the bucket. looked me right in the eye and said, hey, you want to see how far I can kick this bucket? There's your dad jokes. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy, noob. I gave you some extra ones. All right, 2,500. Not bad. It becomes day 26 of spring. I'm going to tell that last one. Hey, you want to see how far I can kick that bucket? I like that joke. That's a good one. All right. Weather report. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow, and the fortune teller says that the spirits are very displeased. Let's get to work, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for more farming. My potatoes are done. My coffee beans are also ready for another harvest, which I am going to now extend. So we're going to do 1 and 2. 3. No. I'm trying to make it symmetrical. That was a... You know what? I'm just going to commit. I should have committed to the bit. Okay. All right. There we go. We're just going to commit to it. It would have been funnier if I didn't catch it and I just did it. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. God damn it. Eros, what's up, friend? How you doing? Good to see you tonight, man. That is a sound effect that is not very frequently played and freaks me out when I hear it.
Terrible dad joke for everyone and bits for HaLLoW. What do you call two monkeys that share an Amazon account?
What?
Primates.
I like that one. That's pretty good, Eros. I like that one. Chaos, I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it symmetrical. Listen, don't worry, chat. In a little bit here, we'll get another harvest. And I'll probably just end up making it bigger, honestly. I'm sorry. I didn't want to. It happened that way. All right, let me see here. You and you. And... Nope. You and you. There we go. Okay, all the plots are done now. Let me get the harvesting. Ooh, we got more potatoes. I don't know if I want to sell these, if I'm being totally honest, because I didn't grow that many of them this year. And I kind of want to keep them. I don't know, though. It's average size shit. Don't make fun of it. Why are you staring at it? Why are you smiling? Why are you staring at it? Why are you laughing? Did you know why 69 is afraid of 70? They fought once in 71. Bravo, BKS. My God, you guys are funny tonight. You guys are giving me good humor. I enjoy the guffaws. Thank you for the laughter. All right. We got some good stockpiles saved up of potatoes. I could probably sell the gold ones and make a shit ton of money. I'm going to do this instead of selling all of them. I'm going to sell all but one. That one will accompany me to the whatever festival it is where I have to battle with Pierre. 35 gold star potatoes should get me a pretty damn good return, though. I think I'm going to make some money on that. I got to take care of the chickens next. And pick up all... Wait, why are you guys angry? Oh, you need food. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I opened the door yesterday and I forgot that I had to come in here and feed you guys. I forgot that y'all don't go outside. Don't eat the egg. I forgot y'all don't go outside. There we go. When it is raining. So now I know. And now I know. I was going to say it won't happen again, but I mean, we all know it's going to happen again. Let me do this. Let me get rid of this one random patch here. And let's go see the cows. I believe the cows are going to be pissed off at me too, unfortunately. But such is life. It goes that way sometimes. Hello, cows. I would like to apologize. Fear not, I am here to save the day. And I have hay. I'm going to stockpile the whole thing as well. My friend won't stop worrying about an upcoming exam about the French Revolution. I told them it's nothing to lose your head over. Thank you, Sunset, for another wonderful joke. You had me going in the beginning. You actually had me convinced that it was a real story. And if it is, and you actually told your friend that, then that's really funny. And I hope he appreciated it as much as I did. Let me see here. What's the use for an emergency work order if they don't send someone out? Colin, I don't know, man. I hope they get out there soon because it's probably not fun to deal with. At a certain point, I would just do the repair myself, blame the landlord, and ask for reimbursement. And if I didn't get it, threaten legal action. But I know lawyers, and I'm also very... I like conflict. I do. There's this scene in Severance. For anybody who knows Severance, I won't go into detail, so there's no spoilers. But someone makes a threat, and they look deeply into the eyes of another person, and they say, "Do I look like I'm fucking around right now?" That's me. That's me. If I find myself in a precarious predicament where somebody is supposed to help me and they're not helping me, and they're legally obligated to help me, I'm probably just going to help myself and bill them later. I got a good tenant lawyer. Good. Okay. They did some sketchy stuff here a month ago with the dishwasher, a month ago without a dryer. Gotcha, Colin. Well, hey, listen, I'm glad that you got someone in your corner then. Okay. So, I think I got to get some mayonnaise going. Let me do this really fast. Put away the stacks. And let me grab... Let me put the milk in here, too. I might as well. Let me grab the duck egg and the silver and gold. I don't know if I want to do the large egg. I kind of want to do the smaller ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 7. 5... 6. I'll just do another duck egg. There we go. Okay. Mayonnaise is a good moneymaker. And I want to focus on it a lot so that way I can get as much moolah as possible. One more. There we go. Okay. I have 25,000. Does anybody remember how much that lava katana was? I'm going to Google it right now. Lava katana. From Stardew Valley. 25,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that it might be time for me to go get the lava katana right now. I'm just going to go up there. I'm not going to worry about, emptying my inventory. I don't want to be too late. I know they open at like 2 p.m. And I have a couple of things I want to do for the rest of the day. So I'll forage on the way, which now I'm starting to regret not emptying my inventory. I suppose I could get rid of the sap. I could get rid of the sap and the pine cone. I don't really need those. And I don't really need the coal either. All right. Who did it? Donut, chug it. But I'll burp. Thank you, Donut. How are you doing, Donut? Good to see you tonight. Also, Noob, thank you for the posture check. I appreciate that. I'm doing that right now and sitting up straight. Let me mark off some of these things as well. There we go. All right. Another leak. Nice. I don't think I have too many of those guys. You're at a farm. Burping is totally fine. Okay, but it's me. I don't make those sounds. Okay. I require the lava katana, a powerful blade forged in a pool of churning lava. 55 to 64 damage, plus 3 defense, 25 crit power, 3 weight. Give it to me. Give it to me. That's all my money. I suppose I could sell my dark sword for 450. I was moving it over. Oh my god. Well, I own sneakers now. I don't know why I thought I had to click it in here. God damn it. Okay. All right. Well, while I'm here, let me just check and see my progress on stuff. Slimes, I definitely need to kill a lot more of. Void spirits, I'm close. Bats, I'm the most close. Nothing else really. They are serpents. Yeah, my mom is right. That's what they're called in the cave thing. Doing pretty fine, thanks. How's you, HaLLoW? I'm doing good, Donut. I'm doing good, man. I'm a little bit tired today. I've had a long few days working on stuff. And I got another long day tomorrow, but then I have my days off, and I'm very much looking forward to those. I will try to get some work done, but I'm probably going to take another... What is this back here? You guys see that? Can I get back there? I can't. That little box thing right there. What is that? I want to know what that is. I don't want to chop down his tree. I feel like he won't like me. 100 biddies.
Like more excuses.
They are unabashedly more excuses. Thank you for the 100 biddies, noob. I appreciate it. After dinner, Mom asked if I could clear the table. I needed a running start, but I made it. Ghost Chopper, thank you for the humor. Okay, let's get this put away. Let me drop off the duck feather, which is silver, by the way. I was not expecting that. I have 2 of the gold ones. And then I think I'm going to drop down the flamingo over here because I can. And now the real question is, do I want to hoe this ground or... No, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I don't... Fuck, I don't have enough money.
Chuck.
No. Donut, thank you for the 104. I appreciate it. I wanted to upgrade my hoe, but I just spent all of my money on the lava katana. So here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to get some food together, and we're going to go off to the Skull Cave tomorrow. We're going to fight some monsters, and we're going to see what this lava katana can do. I think it's going to be good. Is there anything I left in here? No. Do I have my... Yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to leave that over here. And then... last is I need some eggs. I will take the... I guess I don't... I only have the large eggs. Okay, let me grab those. Let me grab the milk. And I am going to make a bunch of omelets for my journey tomorrow. Okay. Omelets. 4 of them. That makes 6 total. I need to sell the duck mayo and the normal mayo. And I think... Let me see here. I think I want to grab... well, first let me put the rocks away, because I don't need them anymore. They've been floating in my inventory for a little while. And the wood. And the damn sneakers. Where did I put the tools at? Over here? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to make this one gray. As a matter of... yeah, gray. So that way I know the tools are in there. Avatar! What's up, Avatar? Yo!
Hello. Happy 29 months.
Happy 29 months. Oh, I don't care. That's okay.
How you hang onto your milk and eggs and whatnot?
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can sell omelets and stuff for profit. Maybe that'd be a nice revenue stream for you.
Well, Avatar, part of the reason why I hang on to them is so I can make food like I did, but that's not a bad idea to turn money out of the meals. I am very tempted to sell one of these if I wasn't going to the Skull Cave tomorrow. I'm very tempted to sell one of these and see how much I get for it. By the way, Avatar, I listened to Melt, and you want to know what's cool? The whole song is 2 chords. It's A minor 7 and G add 4, or D add 4. It's just a D with a G in it. That's it. It's pretty fucking cool. Yeah. So like a lot of what you're hearing in the musical like side of things is the melody and the like the orchestration, the actual like the way that they approach translating those chords through all of the instruments. But yeah, the whole time it just goes back and forth between those 2 chords. And it's really fucking cool. I like the song a lot. I did. I don't remember if I told you, but the band that I've been listening to a lot of at the moment is Royal Republic. They're really neat. They're not the same genre at all. But the band that I would recommend to you that is a very similar genre is Young the Giant. Specifically Mind Over Matter. I love that album and the song. Yeah, I'll put that on my list when I get a listen to. I'll give them a listen. Sunset, Avatar, you guys will like them. And anybody else out there that's looking for like something upbeat, something that you can, you know, like get a little bit of energy with, just play them on Spotify. They have a great mix that just plays automatically when you listen to them on Spotify. It gives you a good idea of what the band is like. Anybody ever heard of Beethoven? Who's that? Beethoven. Bad Cupcake, Young the Giant is such a stellar live band. That is part of the reason why I love them. Back in the day, there was a channel on like DirecTV or Dish or whatever it was that we had at the moment, and it was called Palladia. Palladia played all kinds of live concerts and shows, things that, you know, you normally wouldn't have access to. No, I want to keep that. You wouldn't have access to unless you had YouTube. And back in the day, like, there wasn't a lot of that stuff on YouTube. And so Palladia, I fucking love Group Love. Group Love is wonderful. I saw them both that night. Very cool. Was Group Love opening for Young the Giant? Or the other way around? They seem like a very comparable audience size band, but I think Group Love is a little bit more niche. Young the Giant has definitely been around for a lot longer. But anyway, long story short, they did Young the Giant did a Palladia concert, or a concert that aired on Palladia. And I watched them and I was like, who the fuck are these magical people playing instruments and like performing as good as the album? I will say that I've seen a couple shows where I forget his name, the lead singer. I forgot his name. But I've seen a couple shows where he was a little bit rough. I hope he gets training to minimize the tension that he has in his voice, because I want to hear him play for years and years and years and years and years. He has a magical voice. Magical. Group Love is cool. It's been a while since I listened. Yeah, I really love them. I've never heard any of them. So, yeah, chat, if you... You actually recommended Mind Over Matter before. It's been on my like music list ever since. Hell yeah, Avatar. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they are one of my favorites. And the moment that you recommended that song to me, I was like, I have to recommend Young the Giant. Young the Giant lead singer has some amazing pipes. Yes, he does. And that's why I hope that he narrows down what causes his fatigue from time to time. Because I don't want him to ever have a damaged voice or have to key down the songs. He's fucking stellar. He has one of the best shouts that I've ever heard. And just an impeccable vowel. Everything about him is just a pure, unadulterated talent. Okay. I am going to trim back a little bit of this. I really don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day. I could go foraging, I suppose. But I don't really need to. I don't want these guys to get to the tree and cause me any problems. That's part of the reason why I'm doing that. I don't even remember what kind of tree that is. I think it might be a pomegranate, but I don't fucking know. Everything else looks like it's pretty good. I feel like the only other thing that I could really be working on right now is Skull Cave stuff. Oh! I have 5 iridium. I didn't know that. I did not know that. How do I... I need coal. That's right. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, we'll have another iridium bar there. That'll make for 4, which means that I am very, very, very close to being able to upgrade one of my tools to the iridium level, or preferably, I will be able to make 5 iridium sprinklers, which is what I am most excited for. I think probably... Here, I want to get a sticky note. I want to write down what I want to do tomorrow so I don't forget. So we're going to wake up, and we're going to go Skull Cave. And then when we get back, we're going to get set for the next day, which will be the final day of spring. And, oh, shit, I really should have saved my money so that I could upgrade my hoe. Because we're going to be doing a lot of manual hoeing. You know what, chat? I think that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm gonna hoe all of the ground that I can. Some of it is going to go away, and that's unfortunate. But it's okay, because not all of it is going to go away. And the less work that I have to do when summer actually comes around, the better. because I wanted to upgrade my hoe, but I don't have the money to do it. I need to go down to the Skull Cave. I need to get some gems or something like that. I need to sell some more. 5,000 is specifically what I need. But even then, it's not going to be the greatest hoe in the world. It's going to be, you know, just like, I think it's a line of 3 that I'll be able to do or something like that. It won't be great. But the sprinklers, that's what I'm most excited for. And as a matter of fact, I almost want to craft up a couple of those right now and get them set in the new plots. I think I might do that. Yeah, let's do that before we go to bed tonight. I think that's a good idea. Let me go this way. There we go. Takes a lot of money to get a high-class hoe. Yeah, but listen, they'll love you if you... Oh! No, yeah, it does. It does. It takes like 5,000 per upgrade. My brain is firmly in the gutter tonight. Too many Me too. Me too. Look at my... I don't know what's going on tonight, but I'm feeling chaotic. It is still a lot more tame than most streamers out there, all right? I haven't blown up the hot tub yet. Yes, it is inflatable. Yes, it's inflatable. Hey, a wee bit more. I also need to find a new home for the scarecrows. I also just now realized I didn't double up the row. That makes me ponder whether or not I wish to redo it. I think I'll be okay with this. Okay, time for bed. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Lil Plays, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had some fun. I hope you thought about what I said with the electric guitar, and if you got any more updates for me, let me know. Let me know. I would love to celebrate a return to music. Sprinklers need it? Yes, Mom. Yes, 100%. I probably, like I said, I probably should start laying them out right now. And getting them ready. Now, I might have to do about half of these hoe slots again, like these tilled earth areas. But it shouldn't be any more than half. I think that should be probably adequate. All right, here we go. Nice. And I'm also getting some clay, which I'm going to need to upgrade my barn and my house, I think. And if not, then I'm going to need it for other things with Robin. So... it's a good thing that I'm getting it done right now anyway. I will do bye-bye, Lil Plays. All right. Looking good, looking good. Let me go grab some sprinkler. Hey, our diamond is done. I'm going to sell it. I want to see how much money I get for this bad boy. And we'll find out how much money we get for it. Wait, is it making another? It's making another one. Okay. All right. What did I need for this again? I needed gold, iridium, and a battery. Okay, gold, iridium, and my batteries are over here. I don't have many batteries. So this is going to be another resource that's a little hard to come by. All right, here we go. 1 and 2. That is enough for... I'll put the batteries over here now. That is enough for 1 plot. So I believe it's the one that I'm standing on right here. Because it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, so it's going to be this guy right here. There we go. And then I hoe all around it. Which I don't think I need to do right now. Who did it? Josh the Nugget! Josh! I don't know who you are, Josh, but I appreciate you bringing your people over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Welcome in, friends. I hope you all are doing fantastic. Were you playing Stardew, Josh? Were you having fun on some Stardew? It's getting late. I was in bed and it wasn't giving me the sleep thing. I got nervous. Hot tub HaLLoW stream. Why did I picture your logo in a hot tub with you talking over it? Because that's the way I will do a hot tub stream. Thank you again, Josh. I appreciate that, man. Okay, go to sleep for the night. Yes. Go to sleep for the night. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, 750 from the diamond. It's not bad, but I feel like I could make more. 7,000 from my potatoes. Okay, 4,000. 2,100 from the duck mayo. That's good. All right. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. 100 biddies from Noob. Thank you, Noob. I appreciate it.
I think HaLLoW needs to do webcam.
I probably never will, Noob. I don't really have a desire to like, you know, have a face cam on stream. Some streamers do it. Not knocking it at all. It just was not the way that I wanted to make content when I first got into content creation. Okay, and I believe right here is where I need this other one. This is going to be great, chat. Once we get more of these, I don't have to water anymore. I am looking forward to that day. Josh, no Rainbow Six. Just been watching you since my summer car days on YouTube. Josh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate your raid. I thank you for your support over the years, and congratulations, because you are now a member of the HaLLoW following, courtesy of Brian and their generosity. Brian, thank you very much. I appreciate the gifted sub. Josh, that was your first time chat, but it looks like that is your second month that you have been subscribed to me. Enjoy, friend. Welcome back in. Emotes and ad-free viewing. And if I could get a couple blankies, that'd be great. Lazy, thank you very much for the follow. I'm assuming you came in with the raid. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Josh, if you are interested at all, I play My Summer Car on Mondays here on Twitch. I don't know if you've gotten to see any of those streams. I also upload the VODs to my VODs channel if you want to see my new playthrough of it. It is a new save file, not the one that I played back on the YouTube, like my main YouTube channel. But it will not be tomorrow. I'm not playing it tomorrow. It's my moderator's birthday, and I'll be playing something else for him. We're going to try out The Sims. It'll probably be a one-off. We're just going to have some goofy fun, but next Monday, a week after tomorrow, it will be back. Thank you guys so much. Been a big inspiration to me. Hey, Josh, I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. And thank you again for the raid. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I don't know if you're going to hang out or if you got to go and get some food, relax after your stream, whatever you got going on. But I very much appreciate you dropping your people off here. I'll try to take good care of them. All right, there's that and that. And then I don't even know if I'm going to get another harvest out of these guys. I don't even want to water them. I'm not going to water them. I don't care. I don't care. I think I'm done for the spring, chat. I don't think I have any more harvesting that I need to do. I just need to make sure that my dog has water, knows it's loved. And I'm going to move on. Let me get my strawberries over here. One more day of growth for the strawberries. Okay, let me get the iridium bar. And let's drop all this stuff off over here. I can put the carrots in here too. Got a couple things that can go in this chest. And now we need to get set and ready for the Skull Cave. So that means opening the door for the chickens, giving them love. Hello, hello, there's your love. Enjoy. Take it to the bank. Let me get the other eggs real fast. And while I am here, might not be a bad idea for me to get some hay down. Just in case I forget to open the door one day or it's raining. And I don't know when that'll be. I got the food to watch you. Josh, I will entertain, my friend. Have you ever seen this game before? We play it every Sunday. Stardew Valley. Yeah, I don't know if I do have an inventory slot. I was going to say. I don't think I do. No, don't eat the spicy eel. Got the hay. There we go. Nice. Okay. All that is done. And we are ready to go. Doors open. Pail is dropped off. I could go and make a couple more omelets, actually. I think I want to do that. Yeah, I watched it here. Nice, Josh. Okay, cool. So you know what's up then. Caldwell, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good to see you tonight, man. Let's do this and this, and we'll take these two to make the omelets with. And then I think I'm ready, chat. We have one more day until my strawberries come up, and then everything dies the day after. I think I've forgotten a couple coffees, actually. Okay, there's that. Got some more omelets. Nice. Got my coffee as well. I'm going to swap those around because I'm probably going to eat the spicy eel right out of the gate really fast. And then I just need to drop my tools off, and we can head out. It is 9:20. I made good time. Not bad. What's up, Falcon? How you doing? All right, hoe can go, scythe can go, axe can go, and the watering can go. I want this on 3. I think so. Yeah, we'll put it on 3. 3's better. Okay. I think I'm ready, chat. I think I'm ready. Actually, hold on. There's one more thing I want to do. And if I hit 2, okay, good. And then I tab, and I'm immediately on my omelets. Tab, eat, back to tab, good to go. Okay, great. Riot, take care of the place, buddy. I will see you after I am back. I'm ready to go try out my new weapon. Let's get this done. How much is it for the bus ticket? 500? Yes. Okay, I need to start getting some totems for it then. Rumor is we're supposed to get a hot tub logo this year, but the budget went to an extra week of Santa hat logo by mistake. Yeah, BKS about that. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. HaLLoW would only get requests for OnlyFans if he had a face cam. Ooh.
About while milking the cows.
What?
Utter nonsense.
Okay, okay, that's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Thank you, Donut. I appreciate your restraint. Donut, thank you for the 103. I appreciate it. Falcon, what future games are you planning on playing? Well, Falcon, that's a very good question. I'm going to beat my summer car very soon here. And when that is done, I'll resume my hardcore Minecraft playthrough. And hopefully that'll go on forever and ever and never end. I'm also getting ready to play Cyberpunk. That is coming up next on the story games. And I don't know exactly how I want to do it. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been on my list for a little while now, ever since it got released. I don't know if I want to play it on stream and have someone cut the stream down, or if I want to make videos on it. But those are the two games that are front of mind. Cyberpunk specifically, I want to play on stream. I want to go just beeline it for the story and see what the story is like. So you might need to play KCD1 first. I don't think so, Sunset. I did some research on it, and some people were like, yeah, you kind of have to, but you also kind of don't. It really just depends. I know a lot of people that just jumped right into 2. But I'll do some more research. Is it not like that? I don't know the series. Yeah, no, I won't need to worry about it. It's got some exposition in the beginning that explains things. And it also like resets you. So it's kind of like Cal and Star Wars Jedi Survivor versus Fallen Order. You can technically play the second one without playing the first one, but you know, you get some benefits and stuff like that. So, Gremlin, I'm off to sleep now. Got school in the morning. Course officially ends on the 28th, so it's going to be a busy couple weeks. Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Gremlin. Always good seeing you. Take care. Get some rest, and I will catch you in the next one, my friend. All right. Let me see here. So, first and foremost, I'm going to collect up the free food that is lingering about. The coconuts are not food, unfortunately, but the cactus fruit are. If I can find any of those, that'd be grand. It doesn't look like I can, but at the very least, I get to enjoy the music before I go down into the cave. There are none. Wow. Okay, never mind then. Let's go. I also need to bring my fishing rod out here one of these days so I can try to catch some of the fish. That are going to be in the... Oh, nice. It died. Okay. That are going to be in the pond here. I don't want to get that other slime aggroed on me. 2, 3, 4. 4! Yo, let's go! Okay, it is a significant improvement over the last one. A very big improvement over the last one. I am ecstatic with this sword so far. Doesn't kill the slimes as fast as I would hope, but I think that that's the point, is that the slimes are meant to be like a spammy kind of enemy that are just all over the place, you know, and they can really pressure you. They jump a hell of a lot farther. There we go. Nice. And then you. Hello. Nope. Nope. Trying to keep him from jumping at me. Uh-oh. There we go. Iridium! I didn't know they could drop it. And that is exactly what I'm down here for. Is some damn iridium. Just popped on Royal Republic. Sounds really good. Makes me think of modern style 80s rock almost. Yeah, exactly, Avatar. It's like pop metal. I don't know how to describe it, but if you want to gain more respect for them, look up their cover of Battery. Oh my fucking God. I have never heard them play so tight. Granted, it's because Lars isn't there fucking it up. But like genuinely, go check it out if you want to hear a little bit more of them. It's the perfect hype music that I put on whenever I need to like get an energy pickup. Nice. Nice. That one took a while to kill, so I just need to peg him up against a wall and utilize the fast attack. I like this sword. I'm glad that we got it. We're already at 5 iridium. And I feel no fear of these guys. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah, I feel no fear of them. If they swarm me, it's probably going to be a different story. It'll still, you know, it'll become a challenge. It'll still be a threat to my life. But it won't be, oh shit, the block didn't work. What the fuck? There we go. It'll still be a threat to my life, obviously, if I get a whole bunch of them, but it won't be anywhere near as bad as it was before. Oh, I can't block. Fuck. The cooldown kind of screws with me a little bit. There we go. Nice. I got lucky on that. Okay, we got to find the ladder. The chute or the ladder. I'm already at 5 iridium. My God. I have another bar. I am very, very happy. Very, very happy. Each one of those bars is another sprinkler. And I need 2 sprinklers per plot. And once I get all of my plots filled out, I don't have to water anymore. It's only like specialty crops that are in like a different area or something like that. Like all I have to do is put really nice soil down with fertilizer and, you know, speed grow or whatever it is. And go from there. I never have to water them. Which I think is really where a lot of my time during the day goes. Is it's just like every morning I wake up. Granted, it's before like Pierre is open or any of the shops are open, but still I can go and forage. I can go do other stuff. Nice. Yeah, I am much more confident with these guys now. Nice. Shit. Uh-oh. Woo! Okay. Tab. Eat. Not bad. Let me eat one of the spicy eel ones. See how much I get health-wise out of that. Very good. Very, very good. All right. We'll take another hit or two before I eat another omelet. I'll be efficient with it. We'll do it Elden Ring style, where I don't actually, you know, heal up to full health. Try to be as smooth as possible. Okay, we have a chute that I can jump down. We got a hole. So I'm gonna go grab whatever I can from here. Mainly just trying to get iridium and whatnot. Oh shit, I got a movement speed boost from that. Nice. Yeah, I am very satisfied with this purchase. 25K, well worth it. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, now I can eat the omelet. Wow, he didn't die. I didn't die. I saw the 2 of them, and I was like, all right, let's fucking go. I didn't feel fear like I did with my other sword because I have to... Oh, nice. Because I had to, like, time the attack so perfectly. Let's take this one. 5 levels. Not bad. I'm just here for the HaLLoW sound effects during battle. Uh-oh. I wasn't ready. I gotta make sure I have my sword out before I enter the room. Nice. All right, back to you. Got a ruby over there on the left side. I'm just going to randomly mine because I don't know which ones are going to give me... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go, chat. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Woo! All right, yeah, I like it. Good amounts. Have a good night. Avatar, have a great night. Enjoy the new music. If you have any more recommendations for me, I look forward to it. And I will see you when I see you. All right, you take care. Thanks for hanging. I did it. Hi, Greco. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Let me see here. Make sure I didn't miss any messages. If I fix it, I'm putting on the most expensive disposal I can find. Good for you. Good for you. Take him to the cleaners, Colin. Take him to the cleaners. I got my little movement speed boost from the spicy eel. Another Omni Geode. Hell yeah. You got some new ideas to sleep on. Interesting. I wonder what that is, because I genuinely do. I feel like I've gotten that sound or that alert. No, I think it was a sound last time, maybe. I don't know. But I remember I got something last time and it didn't feel like it resulted in any level up or anything like that. But I don't know. Dead. Nice. Got a note? It's a note of Maru's. Parts still needed for my greatest invention yet. Gold bar, iridium bar, battery pack, diamond, and strawberries. What the fuck is she making? I'm gonna guess that that's her love list. Like, that's the list of things that she just absolutely loves, gift-wise. Where the hell is this ladder? There it is. Okay. I should probably also eat another omelet. Just to make sure I'm a little bit more than half health. 7:20 p.m. it looks like. So we're running out of time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get too much deeper. I'm only level 7? 8. Level 8. Trying to keep track. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't kill those guys, right, chat? Those are immortal enemies, I think. That reminded me of Mario. Yep. Okay. I got an emerald. Got some coal. Or excuse me, copper and iron. Got some bones. No iridium. But that's fine. Because I already have the 5. If anything, that is worth it in and of itself. There we go. Okay. Let's go now. Sword out. I don't see any serpents. Let's start mining. Are there slimes on this level? I don't see any. I hear one, though. I think it's like right at the bottom of the screen. On this little patch thing. I also heard a noise when it died. I don't know if that was the sound of it dying or if another one just spawned in, but I gotta be ready for another. Nice, got another emerald. Got a burglar's shank. What the fuck? What's the special attack on that? Whoa! Uh-oh. Nice. See if I can kill these guys before the other one gets here. Got it. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! That would have been death. That would have been death right there. These guys make me nervous a little bit. Their pathing is kind of wild. Okay. Let me get the quartz. Let me clear out this floor, and then we go home. Maybe I poke my head down one level, you know, just to see what there is. But I don't have a desire to overstay my welcome. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to go kill this thing. Because if there is a chance for me to get iridium from anything, it's not the iron ore up there. Okay, it wasn't that guy either, but I had a better chance to get it from him than anything else. Let me get some stones. While I'm here, let me get the iron up here. Let me get, I think this is topaz? Yeah, topaz. I have a diamond over here. More topaz. And a little bit of quartz. Nice. Very nice. Not the bad. Pretty damn good take, I gotta say. Now, did I leave that quartz up in the corner? I can't remember. Thank you for going slower. I feel like the bug slowed down a little bit there. No, I did not. All right, cool. Well, it is 11. Let me just pop my head down here and see what I see. I can... Oh, shit. Nice. All right, let me get these. Sometimes there's jewels, etc. What is that? Oh, my goodness. Let me get rid of the... Oh, I got another note. Hang on. At some point. I hid something behind the community center. I feel like I'm going to get kidnapped. On iridium. Show me iridium. Yeah, iridium. Only one, but that's fine. Okay, it's time for me to go. There is nothing left to be done here. Let's go. Earth crystal. Ah, I can't. It's midnight. I have 2 hours. I gotta go. Leave the mine. Go. Run away. Run away with fury. I still got that get up and go. The slammer, an extremely heavy gavel that'll send foes flying. Oh, shit. That sounds fun. All right, Pam. Why do you smell like beer, Pam? Why? Oh, my God. All right, we made it. We made it. We didn't die. We made it. That was a good day. That was a really good day. That was a really good day. We made a good amount of bounty. And we are bringing it home to offer to the Stardew gods. Okay, and then we do that. Put you in there, and then the green chest, you guys go in there, and then I have weapons, which go in here. Put the omelet there. Let me grab the blackberry jam, and put some more to go. And let's go to bed, ladies and gentlemen, for the final morning of spring will arrive tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. If I hear one more thing about the fucking F1 generation purple flower, I'm going to set shit on fire. You know, you could just set the flower on fire. Yes, I am complaining. Okay, Espresso, I gotta know. Tell me about the F1 generation purple flower, what it is, and why you dislike it. Thank you for the hydration. Cheers. Big stretch. Oh, you got it, Sunset. I think I should start doing this when I do the posture checks. Holy, oh my God, that sounds so good. No! Hi, Gecko. Hi, Gecko. Thank you for the 100 biddies, man. I appreciate it. Oh, man. All right, let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. New crafting recipe, a crystallarium. Very nice. Level 9 mining. Level 8 combat. Slime incubator. Explosive ammo. My God, I didn't know I had a firearm. Holy shit. 630 for the blackberry jam, jelly, whatever. It's not that much, but it's something. I really want to be making strawberry. Like, I want to have strawberry jelly all the time. I want the whole entire greenhouse to be nothing but strawberries. All right, let's figure it out. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny day, which is going to be the first day of summer. Gecko.
I'm driving listening to you on the radio.
Thank you for turning in to HALLOWKN TV. This is live radio with no music, just my annoying voice. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Gecko. Hope your drive is doing well. Turning in. Shut up, Sunset. I'm tired. Shut up. I'm tired. It's a driving pun. It's a reverse engineered driving pun. It was a speako, which is a typo when you speak, and I turned it into a pun. Bada bing. I see a glimmer within my scurrying orb, a shard of knowledge in the future. Spirits are displeased. And Queen of the Sauce wants to teach me how to make lucky lunch. An old legend has it that this meal is irresistible to spirits of luck and fortune. All right, cool. So I'm assuming that makes me more lucky. You know what, Espresso? I am actually very curious. So I am going to Google F1 generation purple flower. What is this? In a classic genetics experiment, when crossing a true breeding purple flowered plant with a true breeding white flowered plant, the F1 generation, the first filial generation, will always produce all purple flowers because the purple allele is dominant over the white allele, meaning all offspring in the F1 generation will inherit the purple trait, even though they carry both the purple and white alleles. So, I just imagine two purple flowers having a baby white flower and looking at each other like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm studying genetics, and it's giving examples of like parental generations and the ensuing arguments afterwards, and how genetic factors transfer into the second filial generations, how genetic mutations can be a sign of outdoor pollutants in the environment. Gotcha, Espresso. Okay, I don't understand, but I'm kidding. I do. Espresso, I have not an academic experience, or excuse me, not an academic background, but a lot of experience in botany. I for the longest time wanted to get into breeding lettuce. I don't like the lettuce that I buy at the store. I don't like the spinach I get at the store. I don't like the organic heirloom shit. Like, I swear I take 4 bites and I taste mold at some point in there. So like, I want to grow my own stuff, and I grow it fresh. We have a very short growing season where I'm at. So a while ago, I got into like indoor gardening. It's been a while since I've had my garden running. But for a while, I wanted to get into lettuce breeding. I wanted to take different varieties that I really enjoyed, that I thought, like, I really like this about this variety, and I really like that about that variety. And I wanted to breed them together. But in order to do that, I needed them to bolt, and I needed the summertime to do that. So I'll probably do that this year, coming around. Traits can be influenced by environmental factors across generations, mainly through epigenetics. Mutations in chromosomal pairs can also occur and be passed down. Yeah, so I know about like generational mutations, Espresso, and that was one reason why I never got into it, was because I wanted to commit for like a full season to doing it. I wanted to get some really good like samples grown in my garden beds over the summertime, let it bolt in the specific spots that get enough sunshine to do that, because you need less sun if you want your stuff to bolt faster. And so I wanted to let it play out over several generations. So yeah, Espresso, I'm not gonna lie, I might start posting some photos again over in the media share. I actually wonder, here, let me check. I think, do I have photos right? I should. Let me see here. I thought I did. Pictures. Garden. Yeah, here we go. I can... how do I do this? Okay, here we go. Yeah. This, was last year. I'll be right back, Lurk. Okay, all right. I'll wait for you to be back. When you're back. When you're back. I got them pulled up now, though. It took me a minute to find them. They were buried in, like, 3 subfolders. I am not very good with my folder trees when it comes to junk. If it's not something that has to do with HaLLoW, like specifically HaLLoW, it all just gets, like, you know, shoved off into a drawer somewhere. So I love that we're getting a bio lesson tonight. Yeah, Sunset. It's really fun. I'm nowhere near as knowledgeable as Espresso is, and my wheelhouse is completely different and very limited in scope. But yeah, there was a time where I really wanted to get into that. Zap Bananigan actually was someone's brain I wanted to pick about breeding lettuce because they were into it too. So is this a Doc stream talking about biology? I'm not going to lie. I love gabbing about biology with Doc. We don't do it too often, but when we do, it's a lot of fun. All right, here we go, chat. We're going to harvest and we're going to cut down the strawberry plants because they are not able to be grown in the summertime, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check that before I actually get to, you know, some destructive behavior. Make sure all my animals know that I love them dearly and I want them to keep pooping out golden eggs, please and thank you. Plant them in the spring. Yes. Okay, so I need to destroy those. Save my work tomorrow. Grab everything that I can. Give you some love. You're not going to come outside? I just love hearing people talking about things that they're knowledgeable and talented in. Me too, Sunset. Me too. Like, and it doesn't even matter what it is. Like, it could be the most obscure shit. There's this channel on YouTube that does curbside painting. And I will just sit there and watch every single fucking video that guy releases because he takes pride in his work and he's very, very good at it, you know? I eat knowledge. I am become knowledge, eater of worlds. Let me put these guys in here. And now, let's get to the destruction, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You, and you, and you. And this, and that, and this. Okay. Let me get the rare crow and put it over here. And hello, Riot. How are you doing today? I hope you're wonderful. Let me get some more of these guys. Part of me also kind of wants to move my plot. Oh, shit. I don't have my hoe. Part of me wants to move my plot of the coffee plants. I'll only have it for 1 season. Oh, there we go. I also should probably take the scythe and leave the sprinkler behind. Side. There we go. Okay, and then strawberry. Let's do the silver ones. There we go. Try to get a little bit more out of them. Drop you off in here. And I've got a couple things of milk I can put in here. And the feather. Okay, that looks good. I want to try this weapon out. And I need to make... where's it at? This guy right here, a keg. I believe this is what gives me the coffee. Wood, copper bar, iron bar, and oak resin. I can't make a lot of them. So I don't know how keen I am on making them at the moment. But that's going to be where I get my coffee from down the road. For now, I'll just keep using my coffee machine. What's the flamingo for? I don't know. I see everybody else doing it, though. What's up, Happy Quacks? Hello. Okay, let me see here. Farm computer. What the fuck? Scans the farm and displays useful information. Holy shit. Okay. It takes a dwarf gadget. I've never seen one of those before. I gotta go around and look at all the different stuff that I have here. Hatches slime eggs into slimes. Allows you to raise slimes outdoors. It's fucking... The enemies? Excuse me? The enemies? It scares away the ducks. Good. Fuck the ducks. Duck the fucks. Hey, and we got 2 each. Nice. Okay. Let me see here. I want to do... How do I want to do this? We got to get ready for summer. So I need these guys and gold and the battery pack. And then we come in here and we do... Oh, wait. Hang on. I can make more iridium. 1 more. There we go. Nice. Okay, we have another 2. That's another plot that's done. And I'm going to make it this one right here. We're going to start at the top and work our way down. Beautiful. Okay. So I need to put it right here. And then the next one goes 1, 2, 1, 2. Next one goes right there. There we go. And that's 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay, just double checking. Just making sure. All right, that one is done. Let me get rid of... I don't actually need to get rid of those guys now that I think about it because they'll be dead tomorrow. Let me collect up these sprinklers. And we are going to grow up here. I have 5 of them. So it's going to be in a circle, which means that I need to put 1 here. And then 1 here. And then 1 here. And then 1 here. I think that's it, right? There might be a couple slots that I missed. Like down here in the corner, I think I'm going to have to water that. And up here in the corner, I'm going to have to water that. But it'll be okay. It'll be a hell of a lot easier than what I'm working with right now. Next up, I have to do these guys over here because they will last into the next season. So they have to keep growing. And I'm also going to take 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take these coffee beans and plant them right now. Probably could have done that before and saved some time, but that's fine. There we go. And then Riot needs some water. I don't even see where Riot is at right now. Okay, nice. We're looking pretty good. I don't think I need a watering pail or a watering can anymore, so let me drop that off here. I can put the sprinkler here too. And now I got a couple more things I can drop off in the in this chest. All right, nice. We're looking really good, chat. We're doing well. Happy Quacks, how you doing tonight? I think I might have given you a hello earlier, but I'm tired tonight, so I can't remember who's been here and who hasn't. I hope you're doing well, man. I subbed to the steak sausage guy on YouTube. He made a deep fried kombucha sausage. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, it's sausage.
According to the wiki, it's just lawn decor. Oh yeah, the flamingo is lawn decor. Yeah. I was just making a joke earlier. But yeah, it is 100% just straight up lawn decor. Okay, you go in here. We have a lot of strawberry seeds that are getting ready to be planted. Now, I want to try this. Very slow swing. Big ground pound. Holy heck. What happens if I ground pound next to a chicken? Okay, nothing happens. Nothing happens. That's good. Wow. What a weapon. Good night, everyone. Got to get up at 4:40 a.m. Eastern. Bob, get yourself some rest. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you in another one, all right? You take care, man. Okay, you and you. And you. And you. Then we'll do that one, and this one, and this one. There we go. Nice. All right, the other egg comes back over here. I got to clear out my mushrooms. So I haven't done that in a little bit. Can I make these, by the way, the dehydrator, chat? Can I make those? Or is this the only one that I have?
Cold water.
I want to dry out the morel. Requires 5 morels.
If anyone said hi to me, sorry I'm focused on the road, but anyways, hi everyone.
Hello, Gecko. Requires 5. Okay, I didn't know it required 5. I thought it was just a 1. I thought it was a 1-to-1 conversion. Interesting. Okay, that one goes there. I have 2 of these now. It's artisan goods, which means I'm probably going to get a lot of money for it, which is nice. Let me check if I can make that dehydrator in here. Recycling machine. No, I don't see it. I mean, unless I get a recipe for it later on, like somebody else does it for me. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, so now, what do I want to do for my last day in spring? I'm going to hoe this ground here and get it ready. I'm also going to see if I can make some really nice fertilizer and speed grow. There's some worms there, by the way. Oh, that might not be a bad idea for me to go around and hit the worms that I can find, because I want to get some carrots ready for next year, next spring. I got to get those seeds together. That would not be a bad idea to do. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop doing this right now. I'm going to go look for the worms, because I can do that tomorrow. But I can't get the worms tomorrow. The worms are an only today thing. Tons of grass that I probably got to take care of. I wouldn't mind building another silo in the corner, because eventually I'm going to have a shit ton of animals that are going to need good feed throughout the wintertime. You know what? Yeah, let me see something really quick. Silo Stardew. I want to see what the ingredients are for it. Like what it requires. 100 stone, 10 clay, 5 copper bars, and 100 gold. Let's go talk to Robin today. Let's go talk to Robin today, and we're gonna put the pedal down. So I need 100 stone. That's right here. I need 10 clay, also right here, and I need 5 copper bars, also right here. Let's go talk to Robin. Let's go. So Des got me the Ninja Creamy, and I made my first batch of ice cream, and it's so good. Nice, Princess Puff. We have not the Ninja, but it's just like it's like one of the basic ones that you get from Walmart or something like that. Homemade ice cream hits different. It is delicious. God. Who did it? No, Instrumental God, mayonnaise. No. Oh my good golly gosh, Instrumental mayonnaise. Hello.
I was actually watching one of your old High on Life streams and had a question for you and remembered you were streaming.
Ooh.
Mind answering if I put it in the chat?
Absolutely, Instrumental. What do you got? Mayonnaise is an instrument. Mayo, what do you got? And while you're typing it out, thank you so fucking much for the 5 subs in 1 for over 3 years, 38 months of being a tier 3 sub. Instrumental, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. Welcome back in, and happy Sunday. I hope you are doing wonderful. Espresso, I don't have any of those photos over in the Discord. I have them pulled up right here for you. Let me see if I can, okay. So, this, here we go. This is a salad made from 100% garden grown stuff. The lettuce and the microgreens are what I grow indoors. Everything else, the broccolini and the cucumbers, and the tomatoes, those came from outdoors. The lettuce and the greens that are on the chicken sando, are those microgreens? Yes, I have an image of the microgreens. This was last season, so this was almost a year ago. This is the kale that I like to grow. It's a Russian variety. I forget the name of it, but it's got like a red spine on it. We like to juice it and put it in zuppa toscana, which is a soup that is in Olive Garden, which is a restaurant we have here. I don't know if you guys have it down under, but it's zuppa toscana. That's what we make it with. The root balls on this thing are insane. This is what comes out of the grow tubes that I grow them in. And then these are the varieties of lettuce that I really like to grow a whole lot. There's the microgreens. These ones I believe are alfalfa, I think. I'm in the States right now and have tried Olive Garden. My condolences. That's the root ball, I believe, from one of the kale plants, because the lettuce sure as shit doesn't get that big. And then this is a full head of... Oh, Oh, what the fuck is the name of it? Bib lettuce, I believe. And yeah, like I said, it's, you know, this is my hobby. This is what I like to do. So, I love that we get a little look into HaLLoW's life tonight. So cool seeing little snippets of what you do outside makes us happy. Yeah, Sunset. I'm a pretty private person, but like I got little adventures that I like to do and stuff. So HaLLoW, this is actually so cool. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this coming season, Espresso. I'm going to make a lot more of fun stuff. So Dr. Garrett, 109 biddies. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why did the farmer bring a ladder to the bar? Because he heard the drinks were on the house.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, so these ones here are alfalfa. And these ones are, this is sunflower. These ones right here, I believe, are broccoli sprouts. And there might be some alfalfa greens in there, something like that. So yeah. Yeah, HaLLoW's garage is just IRL Stardew. It's actually my back room. It's like if you go down the hallway that my studio is at the end at the opposite end is the garden. And what I would do over the summertime is I would wake up in the morning and I would step into the room and like the lights are on and the plants have been doing their thing overnight, you know, and I got the fans and the ventilation and everything. I turn that off overnight so that the room stays stagnant overnight, because when I step in there first thing in the morning, it's like pure fucking oxygen. It is the freshest air, wakes me up every morning. It's like, it's really, really nice. It's really nice. HaLLoW setup tour when? I don't know, fella, but it's going to be a really fancy day whenever that does come around. That's for sure. But yeah, I would love to show you guys a little bit more about this and you know, what I do. So it's just a lot of fun. But yeah, there you go, Espresso. That's me. That's me. I don't have academia background, but I'm very passionate about certain things in life, and I like to just jump headfirst into, you know, little adventures here and there. And yeah, so I like to grow food for my family. Like I said, it's been off for a while. And I need to, you know, clean the setup thoroughly and whatnot, and sterilize the tubes. That always takes a bit of like soaking them in the bathtub. But yeah, I should be going again throughout the summertime, I think. So I love it, and I'm so here for it. Hell yeah, Espresso. I'm looking forward to showing you guys more about it in the summertime. This may have been asked or brought up before, but I'm curious what your thoughts are on separating good art made by artists that we later find out did bad things in the past. The Cosby Show, Diddy, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson is another one that I would suggest. Or in video game terms, High on Life. It's no secret that playing or watching that game is an absolute riot, but after the controversy with Justin Roiland, does it change the way that you or chat feel about the game? So it's a very contentious subject, Instrumental Mayonnaise, but I do separate the art from the artist. I find that artists are like people who voluntarily walk up to the edge of a big dark forest and start running around in it and laughing. And sometimes there's monsters in those forests, and sometimes you become a monster, and sometimes you're just born the monster and you just happen to be a really creative person. So it is what comes out of the woods, the things that the creatives throw out of the woods at the other people, that, you know, that watch and that enjoy, that consume the content, or that, you know, long story short, there are some artists that I just don't watch or that I don't like because of what happened. So it's not 100%. It's very case by case. But yes, I do separate art from the artist. You kind of have to, in my opinion. And that's coming from my perspective as a creative, as an artist, as someone who has unfortunately known incredibly talented people who have done shitty things, and one person who did very heinous things. They were still incredibly talented to me, and I might enjoy their what they've made. But sometimes what happens is so out there that I won't pursue it anymore. So to answer your question in the context of watching High on Life, because I'm sure that you had that question because of the fact that I was, you know, playing High on Life, and Justin Roiland had a very, very, very terrible thing that, you know, it came out that he did. I enjoy that game. I enjoy the memories that I had in that game. I would recommend that game to anybody who wants to have fun playing a game. especially if they are a person who probably wouldn't care about, you know, what happened. Because it is objectively a funny game. It is objectively a funny time. Riley, enjoy your lurk. Espresso, enjoy your lurk. But here is the line. I won't go play the DLC. I'm done. You know, it doesn't taint my memory. Sometimes it taints the future work, though. And in this particular instance, it does. Because it is somebody that used their influence in a grotesque way. You know, it's that power dynamic, and I don't agree with that. I don't. You know, that's something that I don't want to support. And even though I know that me not buying that will not contribute to any loss of finances, like they're still going to be a fucking millionaire at the end of the day. I feel the same way about Harry Potter. When we played Hogwarts Legacy, the whole first, second, and third stream was basically me talking, not ad nauseum, but like it was okay, maybe it was just the first stream now that I think about it. I think it was only one really solid convo that we had where I was like, J.K. Rowling is a piece of shit. People should be able to live their lives the way that they want to live their lives as long as they're not hurting anybody else in the process. And she's just a bigot. And but at the same time, I wanted to experience the game. So it's muddy. It's like any other form of art. Or it's like any other form of anything that you would have an opinion on as a person. It's very difficult to not find, you know, blurred lines here and there. Where the lines are not blurred, though, is condoning or not condoning, you know, bad behavior. Like, without question, somebody does something shitty, they are a shitty person in the moment, or they made a shitty decision. If they do something shitty repeatedly, then they are objectively a shitty person. You know what I mean? Where's your personal line, if you don't mind me asking? For an extreme example, Big H Man from 40s Germany was a painter. I think his paintings are mediocre and dog shit. And I think that he was a horrid human being. And I have a personal connection to Nazi Germany. So my dad fled Nazi Germany. I don't talk about this a lot, but I have a personal direct connection to the terrible things that he did. So like like obviously there is a line, but the line is not easily defined. It's squiggles, and there's some things that are very easily on one side of the line. But it's all case by case. I don't watch House of Cards. I used to love that show, and then everything came out about Kevin Spacey being a douchebag and a piece of shit that sexually assaulted a lot of people. So it just, there's a line. There is absolutely a line, but I can't tell you where the line goes. I just need to be presented a scenario and say say whether or not it's on one side of the line or another. It bothers me when middle and high school bands play Rock and Roll Part 2. Yup. Given all the stuff that came out about, say, Neil Gaiman, I still love the Sandman comics and the book Good Omens, so I understand that stance entirely. Yeah, and I feel like a little while ago, it was almost like taboo to say I still enjoy the art that person made. I can't remember who has the joke about it, but they compare, like, R. Kelly's Fallout to Michael Jackson's Fallout, where they're like, yeah, but Michael Jackson is really good. Like, he's got some bops. I don't remember who that comedian was, but they hit the nail on the head. Some art is just objectively very good, and at the same time, the person that made it is a piece of shit. Nothing that you do to reject their art is going to remove finances from them or make them feel less shame. They are going to continue to feel the shame of public pressure because the opinion has been established that they're a piece of shit. So, honestly, your response is about what I expected, and I agree. And yeah, your Harry Potter stream, I was yelling preach. Yeah, exactly. It was like, yeah, I think it was just the first time towards the end of the stream when I was just like wandering around, and I was like, all right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. But it's very case by case. And like I said, I think it became taboo for a little while there to be like, I still enjoy that piece of art, even though that person did a bad thing. The person is not the art. The art is not the artist. It's two separate things. Like, and the reason why I know that is, and why I believe that is because every creative, every artist that I've known throughout my life are two different individuals when they are creating and when they are out and about in their day-to-day life, right? You could say the same thing probably for me. If you guys ran into me at the store, I'm not going to be acting the same way that I do right now because I'm not creating. I'm not doing things that are considered, I don't even think that this is considered art, but I do consider myself to be creating something right now. And you know, if you get me talking about stuff, then yeah, you'll see this side of me 100%. But if I'm just like, I don't know, shooting the shit with a friend, or if I'm deciding what fucking bananas to buy because they're all green and I want to get the less green ones, like, I'm a different person in those moments. Not in a fake way, but in a situational way, if that makes sense. So I love Lovecraft's work. Lovecraft himself, not so much. Yeah, I fucking love Roald Dahl. I love Dr. Seuss. Both of them had very anti-Semitic, very bigoted things that they said over their lives. I remember my dad and my mom reading me Dr. Seuss when I was a child, and I adore those memories. I adore the stories. You know, for what it's worth, they also had some really fucking good takes on stuff as well. You have to be able to take the good with the bad and boil it down and reduce it over time to only taking the good things. And you have to aspire to be as good as possible. Everybody has their flaws, but there are some flaws that are inexcusable that do require admonishment and shame and public pressure to, you know, make that person go away, so to speak. So out in public, HaLLoW would just blow us off. I would run away. No, for real. If you ever ran into me, I'm not gonna lie. You will be involved in a non-consensual 1-hour conversation with me. There is no other way that you get around talking to me. Like, the conversation doesn't stop. It doesn't stop, especially if I'm enjoying it. I will not let you go, and you won't know it. It'll be like, have you guys seen the Jungle Book, the snake with the eyes? That, like, it's got like the little, you know what I'm talking about? That's basically what it's like talking to me in person. So that's like, for me, I love that 70s show and I still rewatch it. Danny Masterson from that show turned out to be a piece of shit. Yeah, and will rot in jail for the rest of his life. Yes, he will. I still watch the show because there are other very good actors on it. But I still make some comments under my breath about how he will end up in jail. Yeah, chaos. And that's a really good way to put it. You know, and House of Cards was one of those shows that I just couldn't get into again after everything came out about Kevin Spacey. It became a little bit different. Like, his intensity became different. It felt like it was influenced from a place of assault as opposed to artistic interpretation, if that made sense. It felt more real, and it felt scarier because of that, and I couldn't enjoy it. I mean, yeah, Rock and Roll Part 2 is an ironic song, but Gary Glitter is a wretched human being. Yeah, yep, And as you said, I do try to distance the art from the artist. Yep. It's, you know, and it's okay if you guys don't. I think that what we need to be worried about as a society is condoning the behavior as opposed to condoning the creative. Condoning the creation, maybe, would be the better way to say it, so. So a Midwest goodbye. Yep, basically, Big Shoe. Yep. With you and Des in a room together, I would never get home. Oh my God, I will not. There are some people I know that when I start talking to them, I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be here for like 2 hours, aren't I? Yeah, I usually, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I do keep to myself when I go out. I'm very I was gonna say congenial, or congenital, congenial? Is that the word? I don't know. I'm very, like, I'm approachable, I'm friendly, I'm outgoing when the door is open, but until then, I'm pretty quiet. I keep to myself. I do my thing. I'm very quick in grocery stores. I get in, I get out, I do what I need to do, and I get home and I hang out with my family. Like, that's really congenial. Yeah. So that's really, you know, I think an example of how the creative, the artist, and especially when you're in that creative mode, you are different than who you are in your day-to-day life. And for some people, day-to-day life, like me, means quiet living, means, you know, little hobbies here and there, but really just spending time with my family, because that's what's most important to me in life. And making memories with them and being with them. Even if those memories are, you know, dull and boring, at least I have them. And then there's other people who, you know, they choose to go out and they party and they're social butterflies and they go all like, it's just the difference between the creative side of them and the personality side of them, what their personality actually is when they're not creating. And other people do heinous shit. Other people do very terrible things. You quiet? I don't see it. I'm not gonna lie, Army. Yeah, I'm pretty like, yeah, I like to talk and yeah, I'm friendly and approachable, but if I'm just out and about doing stuff, I'm just kind of doing my thing, you know? I don't really go anywhere with people. I don't really go out and, you know, party or anything like that. I never have been a partier. When I played concerts, I was, actually, this is a great example. When I played shows at dive bars, or at fancy restaurants or at nice bars or something like that.
Why you high?
Mayo, thank you for the 420.
I'm sorry for starting such a deep
No,
topic.
it's okay.
I'm a little medicated.
It's all right, Mayo.
High on life.
Okay, yeah.
Wanted to ask. Thanks, HaLLoW and chat, for giving your thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely, Mayo.
A black 4 heart.
This is a quintessential example of where you guys actually get, like, personable HaLLoW. I'm not creating content right now. I'm having a conversation. Congenial and congenital, two very different things. Yes, I have a congenial heart defect, for example. I'm a congenital person. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Indeed, Wild Saber. Hello, Wild Saber. But yeah, for real, it's like right now I'm just having a conversation with you guys. I'm not playing a game. I have the game on the screen and the music's playing, but like I'm objectively just talking with you. And what I was saying before the bits came through, thank you again, Mayo, is the difference between me when I was playing the show in a fancy restaurant, in a dive bar, in a bar, whatever, and when I stopped playing the music. I would step outside and I'd go get some fresh air and I'd look at the stars and I'd text my friends. You know, I'd get caught up on messages that came through. Like maybe I'd be a wise ass on social media in the Facebook days or something like that. And I'd talk about the upcoming chunk of set list for the next hour. I'd probably look at a menu for food. I never had drinks. I never was a social butterfly within the bar. Like if I caught people or if people caught me, then I would be social. But for the most part, I just wanted to go outside and, you know, just get some fresh air. So, yeah, get the comfy chair. So when you're out in public, you're not commentating on what you're doing. About half the time, yeah. Look at these bananas. I don't know if I want these bananas or these. I would look like a crazy person. I would look crazy. I saw a movie about your heart defect with Sandra Bullock. Which one is that, Instrumental Mayo? It's most easily explained as Wolf Parkinson White. Meatloaf had it. The banjo is working overtime. Yes, it is cheesy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a game that I got to get back to playing. We are getting a silo. I have 100 gold, stone, clay, copper bar. We're going to build it. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a very good example of the difference between me creating content and hitting the laugh track and, you know, making stupid jokes and trying to entertain you guys and, you know, utilizing that part of my personality, versus the conversational part of me, which granted, yes, I do pull from in order to be a streamer, and, you know, keep you guys entertained and engaged, but it's also just a core part of who I am. The trick is getting me in a situation where I want to have that conversation, you know? Steffi, coming in with the dad joke. I will happily oblige, my friend. I will happily oblige. Give me a moment. Let me throw this silo down right here. Robin will begin work on it tomorrow. I will chop down all the grass that I don't need, especially in the areas that I'm going to be building stuff in. And we will be able to utilize the hay over the wintertime when I probably am going to have a lot more animals, I think. So... well, Parkinson White is an extra wire connected to the heart. Basically, I didn't have true blue WPW, but it's the easiest way for me to explain it to people. If I were to do it the other way, it would be way too verbose. It would be way too, and people would just be like, what? At the end of the day, I had a short circuit in my heart. That's the best way I can describe it, and it took 3 times to get it right because it was so fucked up. So, but yeah, everything's good now. So... all right. Start working on your new silo first thing tomorrow morning in summer. Sounds good. Thank you very much, Robin. I appreciate that. All right, let's go home. It was a play on congenital. Okay. All right. No, that's a good joke. No. That was a really good joke. Mayo, that went over my head. That's a stellar joke. Miscongeniality. I remember. Yes, you are absolutely right. That one went right over my head. Bravo. Bravo, friend. It took me a minute. Hey, and by the way, Mayo, I hope you're doing well. I know that some of the last times that you came into chat, not the last times, but a while ago, you know, you said some stuff you were struggling with, and I hope you're doing well, man. I do think about that every time you step into chat. I don't mention it, but tonight, I'll take the opportunity to mention it. I hope you're doing well, dude. It's good to see you. And I hope the VODs are still treating you well, by the way. Well, I'm glad they did. Yeah, me too. I remember the doctor. The doctor that did my operation was the guy, one of the guys that conceptualized, researched, ran, like, participated in trials and whatnot, and got the procedure approved. And I think that I got it, if memory serves, like, I want to say, like, maybe 4 years after it finally became a thing that was available to the public. It might have even been shorter than that. But it's wild to think about if I had that problem, you know, prior, I'd be kind of shit out of luck. There wouldn't be any real way to fix it because they didn't know how to go inside of the heart and fix the wiring. It was just one of those things you had to deal with. You had to take medication. You had to, you know, you don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You only... You need one to go skydiving twice. Yup, indeed. But yeah, the doctor came back in the room and after my third one, and he was like, "You were the only one that I've had to do this 3 times for. Please don't fucking come back." I'll never forget waking up that morning and seeing him. And he was pretty damn confident. He was like, "I think I got all of it. I think I got all of it." I was like, "You think or you know?" He chuckled. What can I say? I was a shitty comedian even back then. Wait, that one doesn't go there. This one goes, I think, over here. Yeah, I'll just put it there. Whatever. Thank you for remembering me. It means a lot. I'm doing much better. Not perfect, but one foot in front of the other. That's what we're all doing, Mayo. I have tough times too, man. Nowhere to look but out the windshield at what's in front of you. Indeed. And don't let the bugs disturb your view, man. Never let the bugs disturb your view. It's good to see you tonight, Mayo. I'm sure that you probably want to go get back to cuddling up on the couch, medicated, and enjoying your evening watching High on Life. So I will allow you to go before I start rambling again. Thank you for the question and the wonderful conversation. And I look forward to the next time I'm lucky enough to see you. I worked in a medical school a while ago. One of the cardiologists was an electrophysiologist. I found that specialty a little fascinating. That is exactly what my doctor was. He worked specifically on the wiring in the heart. It was nothing else. I had a main doctor, like a family doctor, who referred me to a cardiologist who was a stellar cardiologist. And then from the cardiologist, I went to the specialist, who was the electrophysiologist, who dealt with the wiring in the heart and the specific thing that makes our heart beat, which is wild to me. Yeah, he dealt with the... whatever the fucking node is called, I forget it. It's like a sinus node or something like that. It's like this little tiny grouping of cells inside of your heart that sends a rhythmic pulse out to the rest of the wiring and allow the SA node, yeah. And it sends the pulse out to the rest of your heart to beat in a correct way, and sometimes you get a short circuit in it. So, stellar cardiologist studies hearts from the stars, studies stars from the heart. Yes. Sinoatrial. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I always called it the sinus node. I think I might have heard that somewhere or something. That's one of the 2 things I know about hearts. Nice, Sunset. Very cool. Okay, let me get rid of this, and let me put that back down there. The omelets can stay for now. I have some mayo I gotta go grab. My iridium bar is done as well, but I don't really need it at the moment because I don't have a second... sprinkler to add. So I'm not too worried about that. Let me drop off the mayo really fast before I forget about it. And let's get ready for summertime, chat. Let me go really fast and check the summer box. Okay, so I have summer squash. I have starfruit seeds. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to grow a starfruit. And then I'm going to turn that starfruit into seeds. And I'm going to just keep the feedback loop going. HaLLoW, I forgot to tell you that my sister came home last week. She's doing better, but she still hurts a little bit. Firefighter, I'm very happy to hear that she's out of the hospital. I'm sure that it was a stressful time for you and your mom. I don't know if she's staying with you guys or if she's someplace else, but I hope you guys get to see her often. Sometimes it can be a little bit jarring when you find out something bad happened, you know, and you didn't know about it until after.
I keep trying to go to bed, but you keep saying mayo and catching my attention. You done? Kidding. Good night.
Have a good night, Mayo. Thank you for the 100 biddies. I'm sorry. What can I say? I specialize in mayonnaise. Tis one of my hobbies. Okay, let me grab the bar of iridium and let me toss it in here. Chat, these are the nights that I really appreciate a lot. I really do. I like good conversation. I like you guys being able to see a little bit more of, like, who I am when I'm not being, like, super over-the-top wacky and just, you know, these are my favorite streams. They really are. They really, really are. We appreciate you more. Thanks, Sunset. I appreciate you. All right, let's see here. So, I think I want to plant the starfruit probably over here next to Riot, or maybe like right on the border of the pond. I could probably lay down some more pathing, I think. You know what? As a matter of fact, hang on. This is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put the rare crows and the scarecrows in their proper locations. I need to get... I have another one of these suckers somewhere. I think it might be up here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let me put this one... I'm going to swap this guy out for this one. And then let me put another guy down here. And you know what? I don't know why I want to be symmetrical with it when, in all actuality, having this this sprinkler will save me time. I might as well craft it and put it down in the proper location, and then use these other sprinklers to cover up the remaining space. So let's do right here. No, not there. Let's do right here, and then for these guys, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it'll water all those. So I guess I could put this guy right here. And then, I don't fucking know. They don't match up very well. Let me see here. I think... okay, so this is the middle point. Then I'll probably want one right here. And one right here. Let's just do it like that. Because then I know I'm going to get everything. It's going to be crowded either way, but that's okay. No big deal. And then these guys, I'll figure out tomorrow, I think. Let me go ahead and take them down. Beautiful. And chat, I do believe that with the exception of this one scarecrow, not there. There we go. I think we're ready to go to bed, guys. I need 2 more if I want to cover this lower area down here. I also need to be a little bit better about how I'm doing my, like, maple seed, or my maple sap, my pine tar, my oak, whatever. I don't fucking know what it is, but, like, I need to be a little bit better about that stuff down there. This is pine tar? I think oak resin, that's what it is. But yeah, I need to make a better area down there, I think. Sunset, enjoy your lurk. All right, it's that time of night. Head on over to the phone for the rest of the stream. HaLLoW. You have a unique ability to make people feel good about life, even on shit days. It's one of the reasons I find myself coming back here day in and day out. Love this community, and I cannot thank you enough. Love to all. Love to all, indeed. Sunset, enjoy your lurk. Thank you very much for being here in the chat, having fun. And I'll see you in another one, all right, friend? See you tomorrow, maybe. She lives down in Georgia, and we live in Pennsylvania. We're planning a trip down in June. And thanks, Mama HaLLoW and Black HaLLoW. Hey, you're welcome, K-Firefighter. I was saying it can be kind of jarring when you find out that something happened and you didn't know about it until after the fact. And, like, that just kind of goes to show you that, you know, you never know. So, you know, reach out. Keep in contact. And I'm not saying this to you necessarily, K-Firefighter. I'm just saying it more in general. Like... Wait, why am I going over here? It's over here. Reach out, keep contact, and, you know, make sure that, you know, they always know that you love them. They always know you're thinking about them. And, yeah. The only harm that you can do is being too present, and I don't think that that's harmful at all. For some people it might be, but then something like that happens, and all of a sudden it kind of brings it into perspective that, like, wow, it's, you know, it's actually not that bad of a thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to bed. What the fuck is it? Is this my aquarium? Hang on. It's a fish tank. I want to put a fish in it. Do I have any fish? Hang on. Do I have any fish? I should have known I had that the whole damn time. I think this is my fish. Yes. I want to put the albacore. Let's put the albacore in there because the albacore looks cool. Let's do it. Hello, Captain Vimes. What about a rant redemption? 20K for HaLLoW to rant about anything on home mind. 50K and we get to choose the topic, or his mind. We get to choose the topic and you just have to vamp. Honestly, Captain Vimes, you don't even need to redeem it. You can just say something in chat and I'll just fucking run with it. I'll just fucking run with it. Yay! My albacore. We'll call him Al. First name Al. Last name Bert. Yeah, there we go. Bedtime. Wonderful run in spring. Nodders, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. 2,900 in mayonnaise. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like me some money. And I'm going to take a hydration, by the way. I'm going to refund all of the points except for the dad joke. And actually, I'm going to refund the dad joke, but I'm going to tell him right now. Cheers, chat. I think pineapple on pizza is great. Change my mind, HaLLoW. You're too far gone, Racer. All right, let's see here. Doctor, there's a patient on line 1 that says he's invisible. The doctor replies, well, tell him I can't see him right now. The first computer dates all the way back to Adam and Eve. That's right. It was an apple with limited memory. Just one bite, and then everything crashed. My wife dumped me the other day. Said I don't listen to her. Or something like that. There's your dad joke, Steffi. I hope you enjoy. And I hope everyone else did as well. Welcome to summertime, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fresh season, a fresh start on the good old Clarkson farm. Weather report is going to be clear and sunny because it's summertime. Fortune teller tells me that spirits are very happy, which means I might maybe go out to the Skull Cave. I don't know. Hans, hello. I was going to lurk until you said pineapple on pizza was amazing. No, I didn't say that. God damn it. I don't want to be taken out of context. I shouldn't read your messages, chat. You're going to bait me into saying something that I don't want to say. Hans, how are you doing tonight, man? It's good to see you. Welcome into the broadcast. All right, let me see here. Nodders, hey, honestly, just popped in from searching Stardew on Twitch, and I really like your vibe. Seemed like a very fun and interactive streamer. WU, no, WU, Nodders. Thank you. That's a very nice thing that you said. So I'm HaLLoW, and I just play whatever I can get my hands on. We have some set days, and one of those days is Stardew Sunday. This is my first playthrough. I'm in year 2. And yeah, if you like Stardew, then Sundays is the day to be here. Every other day, like I said, I pretty much play whatever I can get my hands on. We're playing My Summer Car. I'm going to start playing Cyberpunk really soon here for the first time. Yeah, just a lot of fun stuff. So yeah, welcome in. I'm happy to have you here. K Firefighter also coming in with a gifted sub. Nodders. Welcome your butt on into the HaLLoW following officially. Enjoy the emotes, enjoy the ad-free viewing. All courtesy of K Firefighter and their generosity. 399 gifted subs in the channel from K Firefighter. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now, listen up. I've heard that some folks stand near moving trains to gather any debris that falls off. Well, I already knew that, and I got a significant injury from it, so I'm not going to do it anymore. I didn't even get it from the train. I tripped on the way there. Spirits are happy and living off the land. Okay, I got everything done. Let's go. It's time, chat. It is summer, and I am ready for adventure. I also need to hoe the entire ground. Oh, I got a secret note. What the hell is just lying here? Alex's strength training diet. Complete breakfast and a salmon dinner. I've learned to love this food. I can feel the protein. I wonder where I got that from. It must have been from just like one of the pieces of wood or something like that. Also, I need to go get the rest of my tools. I don't have a lot of time before Pierre opens up. Oh my God, there's litter everywhere. What the hell? No, not that. Not this way. You. And I think that's everything. You know, if I'm going to be around doing stuff for a little while, I definitely don't need that. I do want to take the coffee. I'll probably drink most of it today now that I have the coffee beans going. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get to it. Here we go. Everything that's in the immediate vicinity is going to get cleared out. So that way I can go down to Pierre. I can get the seeds. I can hoe the ground and get my crops in as soon as possible. As you guys know, my springtime farm was really not anything to, you know, write home about. But my summertime farm, I'm going to try to make it as nice as possible. And we're going to be working on getting more of these iridium sprinklers as soon as possible. Okay. Hello, Riot. How are you doing? Get this wood. Let me grab the watering can and the sprinkler. I'll find a good place to put that guy. And then we'll do this. And we'll do this. We'll do this. More coffee, please. And thank you. Beautiful. Okay. I don't need this anymore. Oopsie. I can put this back in the chest. Now I gotta go take care of the animals. Get their harvest. I love the blue flowers. That's really cool. I like that. That's part of the reason why I want to buy those whenever I find them in the shops for festivals and stuff, is because they change as the seasons move on. He's one of us. Yes, we got fresh blood. It's been a long time since I've said that. Da boy Mikey, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're wonderful. Good to see you as always. All right, here we go. Hello, cow. You've been ambushed. Where's the other one? What the fuck? Where are you? Cow? Hello? Hello? I've misplaced my cow. Oh my God. Okay, you're... I got worried that the cow was like trapped behind the silo or something like that. Good in yourself? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Tonight is a fun stream, and I like it a lot. K Firefighter with another damn gifted sub. The boy Mikey. Welcome back into the HaLLoW following. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. All courtesy of K Firefighter and their generosity. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you a lot. All right, let's see here. You go in here. I'll probably drop you off in here. Let me get rid of the eggs as well. And now, I need to get my starfruit seed. And I need to get... here's another question for you, chat, really fast. When it comes to the fertilizers in Stardew, can I layer stuff? What can I layer? Because I know that there's some things that I can layer and there's some things that I can't. Does anybody know? Can I only do one per square? Can I only put down a retaining soil? And can I only put down a fertilizer? No, you can't layer things. It's only one thing per square. Okay. So I need to make... I almost want to make deluxe speed grow. Oak resin and bone fragments. I can do that pretty easy. Okay, oak resin. Where did I put the oak resin? I had it last night, and I don't really have a designated spot for it. There it is. Okay, oak resin and bone fragments, which I believe are... Yeah, here we go. Okay. And then I need this guy. Deluxe speed grow. Beautiful. This will be specifically for the starfruit. I want to get it fast. I do indeed actually need a watering can. Let me plant you. Ooh, that looks cool. Okay, there we go. And now I don't need it anymore, at least for now. I will in a moment. All right, it is 10:30. We're going to have a big old adventure today, chat. We're going to go buy a bunch of stuff. We're going to go do a bunch of stuff. And I am going to start with... Actually, I might not go do this other stuff today. I was going to go and open up the geodes, but I think I want to focus on the farm first and foremost. Let me put the rest of this over here. And I don't need the sprinkler for now. Okay, so I want to go a little while before I upgrade my hoe. I'm going to have to use the normal hoe today, but once I'm done and I have all my seeds in the ground, then I will upgrade it. I still haven't upgraded the damn thing. So I need pretty much just to go to Pierre's now and go buy some seeds and figure out what we're planting. Every plot is a 10 by 5 minus 2, so I can get 48 per slot, and I want monocrops per plot. I don't want to mess around with you know, different things coming up at different times. I want it all to be very straightforward and very clean and neat looking. So, let me see here. It's a lie. It's been 33 years plus. Yes, Mama HaLLoW has been following me for 33 years. Okay, listen, for 30. I think I followed you for the first 3. And then I really just started doing my own thing, I think. What's up, Nightland? How you doing? Good to see you tonight. It's summertime, day 1 of summer. I'm doing good. It's been a great stream, and I'm about to get some new shit and get it in the ground. And yeah, I've already got 1 new crop going, so let's figure out what else we're gonna do. I'm gonna do. I want to do a bunch of blueberries. I want to do a full plot of blueberries. Auto water. So we're gonna get 48. That'll be 1 plot. Actually, it's technically 47 now that I think about it. But we'll have a spare. That's okay. I also kind of want to do tomato seeds. You know, I'm already abandoning the idea of making a whole plot of one thing because I don't have enough money for it. And I would rather have variety than, like, you know, stick with one thing. Takes 11 days to mature, 13 days to mature. 12 days. 5 days. Okay, we're gonna do rows. We're gonna do 10 of these. No! I just wanted to move it. God damn it. Okay, fine. I do that all the time. Okay, I'll learn eventually. We'll do 10 of these. We'll do plant these in the summer. Takes 6 days. You can buy it back. Really? Oh, okay, we got 2 rows then of peppers. Scroll down. Thank you, Mom. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. I didn't know that. I didn't know I could get it right back at the same price. Okay, radish, 6 days. I can do, let me do a full plot of radishes. 47 will do the trick. Poppy seeds, I don't care. Spangles, I don't care. Hops, I don't care. Actually, hops are really good. Okay, let me see here. I have 1 plot here. I have 1 plot here. I don't know if I really want to do hops just yet. I don't think I'm going to do them yet. They do take 11 days, though. 14 days, continues to mature. Oh, it's Haley's season. Okay, I need to get a bunch of sunflowers going. I need at least 10 of them. Okay, and then I need... let's take 10 of these. I think these are new, the red cabbage. Okay, so I have 20, 30, 40. I need 1 more row. You know, honestly, I might do the hops. I might do them. Hops are really nice. And, like, I like what they give you in terms of energy and health. By the way, Tennessee, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah, let me do 10 of these. And then, is there anything else that I want to do while I'm here? I could do 20 tomatoes. And I could put those as a big stretch across 2 plots. Let's do that. And I only need 19, technically, because I have the scarecrow. All right. Actually, I need 18, because it will be across 2 plots, and there's 2 scarecrows. Mango! Hello, Mango!
Just woke up from a after-work nap. I feel great, but damn, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Black 4 lol, how's it going? How's the
Mako,
farm?
it is good. The farm is good. It is day 1 of summer. We've had a great stream tonight, man. Been a lot of good conversation. We've just been chilling, hanging out, enjoying each other's company, and yeah, just a very good one tonight, man. Very good one. How was your nap? I could have used a nap earlier today myself. I'm pretty tired today. I don't know why. I'm very low energy. But I'm looking forward to resting up tonight. I got a long day tomorrow. And then we're playing Sims tomorrow for D. Clay's birthday. So yeah, very eventful. Very exciting. Very fun stuff. How are you doing, Mako? How was your nap? How was work? Hope you didn't work too hard. It's good to see you, man. Okay, done. And now, trying to game out in my mind like what I want to do with the crops and where I want to put them. I kind of want to put the blueberries on one side. What was the other one that I got? Blueberries and peppers. Okay. Let me see here. I should have probably gotten the hops, if I'm being honest. I could go back and take my potatoes there and sell all my potatoes. I have a lot of them. Especially the Silver Star ones. I could probably get enough for a row of hops. Hey, you know what? Here, let's do this. Okay, first my blueberry patch. And this is going to be mainly for jam or preserves, whatever it's called. Nice. Okay, great. All filled up. Let me get it watered. And then, you know what? No, let's keep planting. Okay, so if I put hops on the back row here, or even if I put them down here, let me do peppers here. Nice. And then another row of peppers right next to the sprinklers. I'm going to have some left over, but that's okay. And then radishes are going to be on a full plot, all on their own. We'll put the cabbage here. We'll put the cabbages back here, actually. There we go. I'll probably reserve the... oh, I do have hops. Oh, I'm a dipshit. Okay, I got them. Let me see here. And then that's 19 radishes. I should have gotten 20. I thought I was going to put them on the back row, but I did not. So we're going to do them like this. There we go. And then I'm down 1, but that's okay. I can go back and get another. Let me see here. These are my sunflowers. So those are going to go right here. Try don't screw them up. Those are for Haley. And then start getting this other stuff worked out here. Beautiful. I'll be better as time goes on in terms of planning, but mainly that restriction comes down to money. I need to have thousands and thousands and thousands, like tens of thousands, I should say, because I came in there with like 11,000. And granted, I'm going to get a really good return on my investment, but still, the more money I have, the more I'll be able to buy right out of the gate and start producing, you know, massive amounts of food. This will probably be one of my last years where I'm really hurting. Okay, those are the sunflowers. So I'm going to put the... Let me see here. You know, honestly, I kind of just want to go back and get more radishes. So I'm going to need 10, 20, 30, 41 radishes. Let's see here. Who did it? Gecko coming in with the gifted sub. Sweet Tennessee. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing and welcome into the HaLLoW following, my friend. It is going good, Tennessee. I have the normal vanilla farm. It's just, this is my first real playthrough of Stardew Valley. I played it a little bit on the Kindle back in COVID days. So this is my first real adventure in Stardew. And yeah, because of that, I just wanted to stick to the normal one. Congrats on your gifted sub. Thank you again for the follow and welcome in. If Stardew is your, you know, if that's what you like, I play it every single Sunday, Tennessee. I'm a variety streamer aside from that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your time around here. And Gecko, thank you again. Mako, boring. Weekends are slow this time of year. Day dragged, but I survived. Good for you, Mako. I can only imagine how boring if you had to take a nap after work was over. I'm totally addicted to this game. It's a real problem. That is yes, that many people have that problem. Me too. Me too. I have that problem too. That's why I only play it on Sundays. Okay. I need... Wait, what the fuck? I have all these radish seeds. What did I plant here, chat? What was this? Can somebody remind me? What were these? Let me put the radish seeds down here. I'm just gonna fill them out. I thought they were radishes. What were those? I don't remember. It'll be a fun little surprise. When all is said and done. Okay, nice. I got 3 plots planted of some pretty good stuff. I think I'm going to put the rest of the seeds in here. And we'll use them another time. Rare seeds. So, oh, this is my fall chest. Oopsie. Wait, what the fuck? No, that was the right one. That's in the wrong spot. Okay, the fall one has to go over here. There we go. Nice. Corn. Oh, I have 11 corn. I can plant corn. I'm going to do it. In the fall, wild seeds for autumn, cranberry in the fall. Okay, all right. Let me get the hoe one more time. And we have... I'm going to make this all corn over here on this side. Okay. Let's do it over here. There we go. I don't know. He was selling the corn, right? I think I remember him having it, but for some reason, I'm only remembering seeing the wheat. I'd have to go back and buy the corn. Okay. There's those. And we'll get these guys in. I suppose I could do it like that. Okay, cool. There we go. And now I just have the hops. But I think what I probably want to do for the hops is hold off until I get another plot going, which should be tomorrow. And for right now, I am going to get all the watering done. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, if I'm being honest. Some of these guys might be growing a little bit faster than others because some of them were watered already. But it's okay. There we go. Do this guy. And this guy. I still can't remember what these little guys down here were. Okay. There we go. I'm having the hardest time getting the lightning rod to get the big sprinkler. I want it so bad. I just upgraded these sprinklers that you see here. I finally got them in the ground. What are you looking for with the lightning rod, Tennessee? What are you missing? Are you missing one of the ingredients for it? I don't even remember what it took to craft. Oh, crap. And I just realized I'm missing a slot right here. So let me go get that blueberry seed. Bam. There we go. My big old blueberry patch. We're going to have some good fruit in a little bit here, chat. Fantastic. One more over here. And one more here. There we go. And you. Nope, that's not. There we go. And then this plot and the corn. And we are done. I love how Riot's just sleeping out here because I'm not done. It needs bat wings, quartz, and iron, and I don't have the bat wings. Oh, I got you, Tennessee. I have a surplus of bat wings. Have you been to that area to get the, I never see anywhere to get them. They come from a monster. How far, do you remember what level in the mines you're at? Where do you get them? You get them from the mines from a monster. Do you remember what level you're at? Oh, God, I'm starting to feel exhausted. I'm going to need to eat something. Oh, I have the omelets. That's right. I forgot. There we go. I'm on level 35. Keep going. Keep going. You're going to find a lot of stuff in the mine. It's a wonderful place with tons of loot. And yeah, you just got to keep pushing. You'll find them eventually. Unfortunately, I will say that once you get the lightning rod, it will take a little bit longer before you actually get the sprinklers. The other things, come later in the game. So what I found was keep your farm small so that way you're not watering too much, because for the first year, I made my farm way too big. And I ended up with just like so much lost time. But if you keep it small, or manageable, I guess is the better word. Small is subjective. Manageable is a little bit more accurate. Then you'll find that you have more time to go into the mines and do other stuff, you know? I did open the one that's across from the bridge, and it's hard. Yes, that one is very hard, sweet Tennessee. I like that one. But there are other things that come later in the game that you will have to continue progressing for. And yeah, you'll know it when you see it. You'll know it when you see it. Yeah, I got the second sprinkler. It's really helped my timing. Good. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, yeah, just keep doing your thing with like the second tier sprinkler. This one right here. I think it's called the quality sprinkler. Yeah, quality sprinkler. Keep doing your thing with these guys as best as you can. Keep your farm manageable. Upgrading your watering can is probably the best thing that you can do, in my opinion. I have 11 of those. Holy crap, you have way more than I had. Okay, I'm looking pretty good. I think it's time for bed, chat. We had a really good first day of summer. Stellar first day of summer. All right. Oh shit, I need to, they're all growing. That makes me happy. Okay, let me get this. Tomorrow's gonna be clear and sunny, and the fortune teller says that the spirits are very happy. Okay. All right, they're doing pretty good then. I gotta finish watering. I took care of this stuff yesterday, but unfortunately it was a bit too late in the day to get the first stage of growth out of these other seeds down here. Or maybe I did get the first stage of growth. Sometimes they take a little bit to, you know, to germinate. Okay, I have a lab tomorrow, so I'm gonna get an early night at the ripe old time of 11:15 p.m. Thank you so much for the stream, HaLLoW. I find myself genuinely excited for the stream, and that's not something I've ever really gotten from content before. That makes me so happy. I love the conversations we get to have, and I love the community. Thank you so much. Good night, all. Good night, Espresso. Get yourself some great rest. Good luck in the lab tomorrow. And I will see you when I see you, okay? We're playing Sims tomorrow for D-Clay's birthday. And I haven't played in years. So if you want to see an adventure and a half, that'll probably be the one to catch. And if you're too busy, I'll catch you when I see you. Okay? Take care. Have a good night. Seriously, chat. I know I say it all the time, but I just appreciate you guys so much. I really love this stream. I really love the community that we have. I love this tiny little corner of the internet that we occupy. It's like a secret restaurant that only a small number of people know about, that cooks really good food and plays laugh tracks all the fucking time. It's great. It's great. All right, let's see here. Give me these things. Give. I'm going to go make some mayonnaise. And then I think I might go to the community center today and drop off some stuff that I have. And then I kind of want to go fishing, but I'm a little reluctant to do it because Tennessee has not seen where I want to go fishing. And I don't want to spoil anything. And I also don't want to make Tennessee go away. So, Tennessee, I will let you decide. Do you want me to go fish in a place that you have never seen before? If so, I will go. If not, don't worry about it. It's okay, I don't mind spoilers. All right, sounds good. I will go there then, my friend. I won't go in too many places there. I will just go and fish. If you can read these, come to Secret Woods. Please bring maple syrup. Oh, is that what he wants? Is that what he wants? Maple syrup. Okay, so I need to make maple syrup then. And I don't know exactly how to make it. But we'll figure out. Now I know what the sweetest of nectar is. Now I guess the real question is maple syrup the thing that I get out of the tree, or do I have to process it down? I already have one. Okay, I'm going to another place then, Tennessee. It is not as monumental as the other place that we'll be going to in a minute here, but I have been requested. I have been beckoned. somebody wants my syrup, and I shall bring it to them. And I've also just been very curious about what this stuff is. All right, here we go. I just want to see HaLLoW woohoo. I am literally disabling that. No fornication. There will be no woohooing. I gotta forage as I go to because I feel like I didn't forage as much as last time. Or last season, excuse me. So I gotta make up for lost time. All right, here we go. The secret woods. What? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck? That smell. Come closer. I don't wanna.
Ice cold water.
It's not every day I get to speak to a human. It's not every day I speak to a bear. Looks like you got a little forest magic in you. I knew the fucking wizard put something in my drink the last time we got together. Now, about my note. Did you bring the good stuff? Yes, I did. I thought it was for the statue. It's for a fucking bear. Oh, my God. Oh, that smell. This really is the sweet stuff. It's my favorite sauce. It makes me very happy. You've made a friend today, HaLLoW. Thank you, bear. I've got something special I want to show you. What is it? What do you got? The bear left you with his special knowledge. Salmon berries and blackberries are now worth 3 times the gold. Yo, okay. I've got a lot of those things. All right, while we're here, let's make the most of it. Actually, I can't because I don't have my weapon, so I can't take the slimes out. And I don't want to mess with them. Once they get aggroed on me, they just chase me everywhere. So that forest is almost black when I got to it. That's awesome. Nice, Tennessee. Very cool. So you've upgraded your axe and stuff like that? Does the bear shit in the woods? I thought that's what his special knowledge was. Wait, if there is no woohoo, how do we get multiple declay? You get 1 declay and he dies of old age tomorrow. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Also, I forgot to water these guys over here. I gotta get to that immediately because I have a star fruit over here that I gotta take care of. There we go. I'm back from stress testing my PC. Nice, Ghost Chopper. How did it go? How many blue screens? All right, Riot, I'm very sorry for not filling your bowl up. That's my bad. And let me put this in here. You know what? Before we leave, I do have some inventory I have to get rid of. So you go in here. Let me drink some coffee because we're about to get a whole bunch of coffee. Like, these are growing up very fast. Put everything I can away. Nope, don't drink. Do that, and then do this. Don't drink the coffee. The bamboo pole, I believe, is the one that I need. And then I'll just put these guys in here for now. Just for safekeeping. Also, by the way, chat, this is probably going to be my last day. I'm going to go and take care of some fishing adventures. And specifically, I need to get out the pantry. Fish tank. Specialty fish. I think it's specialty, right? I need a puffer fish, a ghost fish, a sand fish, and a wood skip. All right. Let's go, Pam. Let's go. You don't have enough money. No! No! Okay. All right. I just got coffee beans for the first time. Can you make more in the seed maker? Better yet, you just plant the coffee beans. You literally just, they are the seeds. And it's pretty damn cool. So the coffee grows exponentially. It grows very, very fast. Sunset, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. I'll see you in another one. All right, friend? You take care. Okay, let me get rid of these. Did I get the duck stuff done for the day? I can't remember. I was so focused on my crops. I'm not going to be able to go fishing. Yeah, I did. Okay. I did indeed. I didn't get the mushrooms, though, I don't think. Let me go in the cave. Nice. Put those guys in there. Put that in there. And I think I'm going to remove the blue jazz because I definitely don't need it anymore. And I'll just put that in my flower chest over here, which has no flowers because I think I sold them all. I can also put away the fishing rod. Okay, I want to try something really quick. How do I make the warp totem? Hardwood, honey, and fiber for the farm. Oh, that's right. I have to buy it when I'm out there. I forgot. Okay, it is 12:40, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my silver star potatoes, and I'm going to sell all of them. I'm going to grab my geodes, and we're going to go crack them open. That'll be what we do for the rest of the day. Let me get these guys, this guy. And is there anything else in here that I can go open up? I don't believe, so let's go. There we go. So I just need to go to Pierre's, sell the stuff, go to Clint's, crack open all of the geodes that I have. Wait, the bean just grew from what I planted? Yeah, the coffee bean is the seed for the coffee plant to make more coffee beans. So you don't even need to put it in a seed maker or anything like that. HaLLoW was a coffee baron. What do you mean, was? I will be the coffee baron. All right, sell them all. How much do I get? 1,600, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go open up all of my geodes now. I hope I got something good out of them. I don't remember like how the days were when I picked them up. But the luck, the item that I get from the geode is dependent on the luck of the day. It's not dependent on the luck of the day when you are harvesting them or when you're opening them, if that makes sense. It's when you get them. The surprise box can be... Oh, no, you're right, Mom. Okay, all right. Well, the surprise box will have to wait until next time, unfortunately. Process geodes. Here we go. Oh, my God. Iridium right out of the gate. Show me more iridium, please, and thank you. I'll take the coal. It's not bad. What the hell is that? Lunarite. Interesting. Nice. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. How'd you sell to Pierre? You just, you click on the stuff in your inventory that you want to sell. You don't have to put it in the box at the end of the day. You can get money the day that you want it. Here we go. Nice. Very cool. Ooh, what is that? Tiger's eye. I think I don't have any of that, do I? That's a frozen tea. Oh, I thought it was a geode. Okay, never mind. Got some clay. Opal? Fire opal. Earth crystal. Okay, I'm running out of inventory slots here. Nice, stack them up. There we go. I'm gonna need some iridium here, Clint. Can you give me iridium? Last chance. Iridium. Yeah, that's all right. And last geode is... I don't know. Slate. Okay, well, not bad. Let me see if there's anything in my inventory that I have to take to Gunther. Aeronite. The Aeronite has to go. The Celestine has to go. The Ocean Stone has to go. The Tiger's Eye has to go. The Pyrite has to go. These are all new things. Okay, let's go donate to the museum and see what reward we get. Dang, that would have helped me so many times before. Tennessee, there's so many little things that you'll learn about the game as time goes on. I'm still learning stuff. Like, there's grapes in trash cans. What's up, Fiery Phoenix? How you doing? Hey, it's Haley. Do I have anything? Why is she buying ice cream from Alex? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? I don't know if there's anything that she would like. I kind of want to give her some coffee. Haley, you want afternoon coffee? For me, thank you. You're welcome. Eat your heart out, Alex. She loves me. All right, let's see what we got here. 1 by 1. Hey, we got a new reward right out of the gate. Nice. Very, very cool. And another one. Only one reward for the night. Only one. Collect rewards. What do I got? A bear statue and an obsidian vase. All right, nice. Very cool. I got my stuff. It's been a while since I've read stuff in here. I kind of want to come and read things again. I think I have to. Here, let's start with these ones right here. Technology report. The blueprints for an advanced piece of machinery called a crystallarium have recently been published. Grows crystals from nothing. Place a gem of your choice inside the crystallarium. Now be patient. It can take up to several days, but eventually the crystallarium will grow a copy of whatever you placed inside. Once you remove your gem, the crystallarium will start working on yet another clone. You'll never need to restock unless you want to change the kind of gem it produces. Unfortunately, the crystallarium doesn't work with the extremely rare gemstone known as the prismatic shard for some reason. The EMF from the shard interacts negatively with the crystallarium. Okay, all right. I think I knew that already. Secrets of the legendary fish. Fishermen speak of 5 rare and unique fish that can only be caught by skilled anglers. Once caught, they will never appear again. Crimson fish lives in the warm ocean waters of the summer. It's been sighted on the far eastern side of the beach. Glacier fish, which only appears in winter, can be caught off the southern tip of Arrowhead Island in Cindersap Forest, near where the river meets the ocean, and the anglerfish has been spotted in fall north of the town where the river flows down from the mountains. There's rumor of a strange twisted fish that lives in the sewer. Final fish, of a species never before caught, is simply known as Legend. It is rumored that he lives in a log submerged in the mountain lake and only ventures out on rainy spring days to nibble at the frog's eggs. Only the most skilled fishermen can hope to catch this one. You want to know what, chat? I'm pretty sure my mom has caught this one. I'm pretty sure. Train at fishing and be persistent, and eventually you will catch these elusive fish. Make sure to respect the water and don't remove too many fish from the ecosystem. Saw something weird at the tunnel leading out from Pelican Town. There's a little door hidden in the dark. Couldn't get it open, though, Gunther. There's a door hidden in the dark. Is that where the sewer is at? Something weird in the tunnel leading out from Pelican Town. I think he's talking about the sewer, right? Yeah, my mom has caught it. Journey of the Prairie King, smash hit video game. Did you know anyone who beats Journey of the Prairie King is automatically entered into a drawing for a special prize? The developer has stated the protagonist is based on a real-life character, a true cowboy hero from a prairie island in the Gem Sea. After years of research in the mines, I believe I've learned something about the diamond frequency. Research involved stones that are scattered in the mines. Diamonds seem to only form at mine level 50 or greater. At level 50, approximately 1 in 500 stones will be diamond rich. After level 50, the frequency of diamond formation seems to increase by about 0.000016 per level. Quite a rare gem. Interesting. Brewmaster's Guide. Rich smell of yeast wafting through a cedar loft, blah, 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 blah. To brew, you will need a keg. I will leave it up to you to devise blueprints for a keg. They can make vegetable juice. Juice takes the least amount of time to brew. If wheat is placed in the keg, it produces beer. Quite profitable. Placing hops in the keg will... Oh, it's hops that I need for the pale ale. Okay. I thought it would have been... All right. Well, good to know. Place fruit in the keg to make wine. Wine takes the longest of all to make, but a wine made from the finest fruit is worth quite a bit. Be patient with your keg. You'll know it's finished when it's perfectly still. And only drink in moderation, or surely you will regret it. All right, I'm going to save the rest of the books for another time. I like to kind of slowly digest them. I had something on my mind that I wanted to do, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. Hang on. This one. Okay, I need to mine more. I need to forage more. I need to fish more. And I need more combat. I had a theory a while ago. Nice. I found some bread. Why'd they throw away perfectly good bread? I'm going to go take a look at it right now. Hey. I got some bread for you, Elliot. Have a good day. All right. It is down here, I believe. I think it's right here. We found this a long time ago. Only a master of the 5 ways may enter. 1 out of 5. As I hypothesized when I first found this a long time ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to become a master of all of these ways. And then I will be good to go. But for now, I am not. And that's okay. It'll take time. But we know to focus on stuff now. Let me get these worms. Oh, it almost went in the water. All right, we're fine. I don't believe there's anything else I want to do while I'm here. But I could check to see if there's any new hats in the hat store. Does not look like there are any new hats in the hat store. And that is A-okay. All right. Let's get out of here, chat. It is 5:30 p.m. I think what I'd like to do, in the interest of foraging, I am going to clear out a lot of the junk that's here. Specifically, I am going to clear out the grass. Okay, is there anything else I can throw away while I'm down here? No, there is not. I have all the gems and whatnot. I kind of want to keep, if I'm being honest, I want to keep the grass or the fiber, the plant fiber, because I'm going to need it for stuff eventually, I'm sure. And I don't want to look back and be like, man, I wish I had that 100 fiber. HaLLoW the bookworm, yep. I wish I had more time to read. I haven't read in a long time. Like, it's been at least a month, maybe. Something like that. Soon. Soon, soon, soon. All right. Add stuff in here. Add stuff in here. I got a couple more things I can put in here as well. The bombs can come out. The mystery box can come out. The lunarite can go in. The bear statue, can that go? Oh, my God. Yes, it can go outside. Okay. We're going to put the bear statue back here. I am going to take you. And I'm going to take you. And then I'm going to put the bear statue right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, bear statue is down. I'm going to put this guy. Actually, no, I'm going to put that guy right there. Then we got chicken statue here. Oh, wait, hang on. No, no, no. Owls. There we go. That's what I want. Owl. Owl. And suppose I could put the vase out here too. Why not? And the chicken can go right there. Okay, cool. I got a little collection over here. I think I'll put the bomb in the mystery box over here in the quote-unquote tool chest, which is really not a tool chest. It's kind of a dump chest. Let me put the plant fiber in here. And then for foraging things, they go over here into the summer box. And I think I'm good, chat. I think I've done everything that needs to be done. Let me close up the doors on the barn and the coop. Oops. I think we're done. I'm addicted to audiobooks now. Nice, Riffers. What are you listening to right now? What do you got on your what do you got on your list? That's honestly how I should be doing stuff. I just always have the news on. So it's like I usually have CNBC on during the day. And like it's the weekends where I try to get some like recording and some other stuff done. But yeah, I would love to know. That and podcasts. It's been a long time since I've listened to a podcast. Long time. Like years, I think. I should probably get back into them. Especially just like for background entertainment during the day. Captain Vimes, thank you for the hydration.
Water.
As the final one of the night. Thank you, friend. Cheers. You've been the only one giving me hydrations for like the last 3 or 4 cycles. I'm giving you all your points back, Captain Vimes. And I do believe chat. Oh God, the news. I used to do that, but I can't anymore. It's okay with CNBC for me, Aussie. I've become very fatigued over the years. It just seems, I don't know. I think you know me, Aussie. You've heard me rant before. I think you know how I feel about certain things, and it just becomes fatiguing after a while. Picking my moments is important when it comes to like, you know, live broadcasts, but the 24-hour news cycle, I think there's a big problem with that. I think it causes a lot of problems. But CNBC is different. They're focused mainly on markets, which is a lot of what I do. Or a lot of where my focus is at most of the time. And so I like to hear what they have to say. I like to hear what they report on because it's pertinent to me. Nowadays, I listen to a podcast about history and crime. Lady gets worried I could get away with murder. It's like that episode of South Park. Right now, it's World Without End by Ken Follett. I've been on a big Ken Follett tear for the past year. I love historical fiction, and I love long, detailed stories. Nice riffers. I've always been a nonfiction guy. I don't read very much fiction at all. Yeah, I've always enjoyed nonfiction. Primarily like, I don't know, deep dives into... It's a lot of political stuff that I like to read and I like to get into, but there's also a lot of like one of the books that's on my list right now of like next to read is the Columbia Shuttle. It's an overall recap of the recovery effort for the shuttle itself. That is something I've wanted to read for a long time. There's a book you'd love called Salt. I think I might have heard of it before. Salt book. Mark Kurlansky. Is that the one? Ooh. Kurlansky walks through both the history of salt and the influence of salt on history, presenting a wide and very... It's $11. I'm buying this tonight. I'll buy this tonight. 100%. Even if I don't read it right away, I'll put it up on my shelf. I'll take any opportunity to put a new book on my shelf any day. Good book, Mud. Okay. All right. Well, it's been endorsed. I like to read books that have film or show adaptations and watch them with brain. Nice, Nightlin. I've always been one of those people that have wanted to watch or read the book after watching the film or watch the film before whatever. Like just, you know, I wanted to see both forms of media. I've never done it except for Harry Potter. Because my dad got me the entire collection of Harry Potter when I was a kid. Every time there was a new book coming out, he always got me, you know, the book from Costco and brought it home. Yeah, so I very, very much wish that I would do that for other series. The one that I actually am thinking about doing it now with is Reacher, for the TV show specifically. It's like every season is based on a different book, so I kind of want to go back and read season 1 and season 2's books, and then watch the season again, because it's taking too fucking long for them to release the other episodes in season 3, and I'm getting impatient. I need something. So yeah, I thought that might be kind of fun. I don't know how true to life they are, or not true to life, but true to like accurate stories or whatever. Yeah, I read a lot of the series. The book for season 1 was really good. Really? Okay, well I'll have to check that out. Interesting. I wouldn't have assumed that you would have read Reacher, so I'll have to check those out. But all right, chat. Listen, I have had a lot of fun tonight. These streams are some of my favorite ones where it's just us chilling, good conversation. And I'm not going to lie, I was exhausted when I started stream. And I was honest when I said I might have to end early. Reacher Has a Season 3 came out a couple weeks ago. 3 episodes were released at launch. And the 4th episode came out not that long ago. And it ends on a cliffhanger, so don't say I didn't warn you. It's terrible. It's terrible. Fella, what's wrong? Do you want a hug? You want a hug? Bring it in, fella. Come here. Let me give me a hug. How are you doing? It's okay, man. There you go. Pat on the back. It's okay. I have to wait a week. Yeah, we do. Actually, you know what, chat? Before I get out of here, I don't think it's based on a book, but there is a show that I will recommend to you guys. It's on HaLLoW, which is a little bit different. Most people, like, you know, I have HaLLoW for the news. That's it. I get live TV on HaLLoW. But there was a trailer one day for a show called Paradise, and my mom saw it, and she was like, that looks like a really good show. We started watching it. It is an exceptionally good show. It's not over yet. I think it's only had 7 out of the 8 episodes released in Season 1. Very good show. So if anybody out there has HaLLoW and you're kind of in between shows, you're looking for something to watch, Paradise is exceptionally good. We might actually end up watching a little bit of that tonight because my mom and I are all caught up. Except for the newest episode. We haven't seen the newest episode, but we got George hooked on it. So we might end up watching one of those. But yeah, just throwing it out there if anybody's looking for a piece of media to watch. That is one that we've been really liking a lot. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, listen. We got into summer, and we had a fun time doing it. I hope that you guys had a fun time. I know I sure as shit did. Tomorrow, typically on Mondays, we play My Summer Car. But we will not be playing My Summer Car tomorrow. It is D. Clay's birthday, and he has requested, he's one of my mods, if you don't know, he's requested that I play The Sims. So I am going to be, for the first time, playing The Sims on stream, and who knows, maybe it turns into a thing that we do. I don't know. I'm kind of planning for it to be a one-off, and we just have some fun. But yeah, give George our best. I will, absolutely, Riffers. He's home. He's doing better. Like I said yesterday, it was just, you know, something that he had to go for. We weren't worried about it. I don't think he was too worried about it. It was just something that had to happen. But he is doing much better today, and I'm glad to have him home, definitely. Sounds like everything is back to normal tonight. That's good news. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. Like I said yesterday, it was just one of those things. We weren't too worried about it, but it was just, it kind of messed with my schedule, my mom's schedule with, obviously, like, that's, you know, it's very important. But yeah, that was why it wasn't any cause for concern. I don't think we felt, you know, I know he's feeling much more relieved and you know, better and happy to be home today. So you said you like Good Omens. Have you watched the show? No, I have not, Captain Vimes. Good Omens. What is that? Is that a show? But yeah, anyway, chat, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, tomorrow, The Sims. Also, before I forget, on Tuesday, I'm not kidding, chat. This video is you know what, chat? Before I get out of here, hang on. Let me see here. I want to give you guys a preview. Ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna have a video coming out on. Tuesday. I don't know what time on Tuesday, but it should be a little bit earlier on in the day. Tuesday and Wednesday are very good days, according to my analytics, for everybody to be on YouTube that are subscribed to my channel. I also am going to be probably off on Wednesday and Thursday, so I'd like to push that video out. But I thought to give you guys a little teaser of the Heavenly Bodies video that's going to be coming out very soon here with King and I. So I hope that you guys enjoy. It'll just be a tiny, short little snippet. Need the duct tape?
I don't know.
I will bring it.
There's the thing. Uh-oh.
What thing? Ah! So yeah, it's a really, really funny video. And I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing it. It's very, very good. King is stellar, and yeah, we both had a lot of fun recording it. I'm trying to hype it up because I wanted to do very, very well. And yeah, I want to make more with King. I'm watching that immediately. Oh, fella, it's you're gonna be in stitches, dude. Like, I watched it again last night just to make sure my ad breaks were okay, and you know, I did all the end cards and stuff like that. Oh my God, it's so funny. It is so, my mom hasn't even seen it. She, like, this one has been under wraps. Only I, Westy, the editor, have seen it, and I'm going to send it to King tonight if he would like to get a, an early peek at, what happened with the edits, and it's impeccable. Just very well done. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I am rambling, and I am tired. I'm going to go and hang out with the family for the rest of the night. Again, I really appreciate you guys being here. I love streaming for you. I love entertaining you, and I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow. But yeah, all good things must come to an end, and that right there is where this particular stream is coming to an end. Thank you for the bits, the follows, the subs, the resubs, all the love. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I'm looking forward to the next stream. But until then, please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, noon, night, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are, and I will see you guys again.